Get it out.
Yeah, I'm live already. It's live, but that should be funny as hell though, man. Because when you know what I'm saying, you could read people and shit. That
Right.
should be funny, man.
If you
Um,
paying attention.
if you paying attention,
Right.
you gotta be paying attention, man. You gotta be. I think nowadays is the most. It's the most sacred way to. You gotta pay attention. You know what I'm saying?
It's Mando. It's
Yeah,
really mandatory. It's like driving a car. Like you pay attention when you behind the wheel. Like have you ever I mean duh, but you notice you don't see everything when you're driving down the street versus riding down the street. You know what I'm saying?
wait, say
Because
that
you're
again. Say it
so
again.
like when you're if you're driving down a certain street as the driver, you may not see the same things you're gonna see in the passenger because you don't have to. You got to focus on the road. You feel me?
Right,
Whereas
right,
as a
right.
passenger riding, so you get to leisurely, take in the scenes or whatever. So I'm just saying that to say, such as life, you're supposed to be focused and pay attention to the road. But people don't. With their energy, with the people that they around, all of that. People don't be paying attention and wonder why they in situations that they in, blaming people or blaming others. But now,
Man, you right. Peace. What's up, Room Shaker? Room Shaker. We in this thing just talking. I got some shit to read too on this James Fox shit. Cause it's crazy.
uh,
It's the same thing that I had said on IG Live, and you was there, so I know you a witness. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about that shit. Remember, I was saying like, man, what if we the clones? You know what I'm saying? What if like they just already cloned us or something, and then we reliving this cycle until we get up out this motherfucker because they got us on a infinite cycle loop. You know what I'm saying? And giving us
right.
false hope of deities and beings and shit coming back the whole time. Nobody's coming back. It's just a recurring reincarnation cycle. You know what I'm saying? And I was just thinking like,
Absolutely.
damn, like, what up, King Genocide, my boy? So I'm just thinking like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Salute, yeah.
Like, why? Like, what if we are the clones? You feel me? So with that being said, I was on somebody tagged me on a book, and this dude broke this shit down, and it's crazy. But like I say, he broke it down, piece by piece. I just said, what if we was clones? You know what I'm saying? What if we were the clones in the movie? And they keep because you got to think, look what's going on in Chicago, G. In the movie, they
Right.
said they cloning people in Chicago and Los Angeles, and it was another state. But I remember Chicago and LA because I'm thinking like, damn, that's where I live. The fuck, Chicago. So I'm
Right.
like, they cloning motherfuckers. That's why these little kids out here popping motherfuckers doing crazy. They don't have no. It's like they don't have no conscience, no sense of empathy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Right.
so
Right. Right.
and remember in the movie, Tyrone job was to sell drugs and keep the turmoil going on in the hood. That was his job as the clone. That shit was crazy. So look, dude say, let me make this clear for the ones who keep missing the message of the movie. He say, you are the clone. He said this movie has nothing to do with Jamie Foxx being cloned. This movie is about you. I don't agree with that. They cloned that motherfucker too. But
Let's go.
all you drug dealers, scammers, hustlers,
Right.
pimps, hoes, and hood rats. You are the clones. You're just carbon copies of the same stereotypes placed in neighborhoods all across this country. You're allowed to thrive because
Let's go.
what you are allowed. Remember we kept saying like, wow, the motherfucking negative people they be coming up, they be hitting licks, and you out here trying to do good, you can't get shit going for you. You feel me? So he's saying
Right. Right. Right.
you are allowed to thrive because what you are doing to the community keeps the property values low, and the whites out which allows the powers that be to experiment freely on your communities without fear of harming their own. You see
Right.
that?
Right.
They keep all this
Absolutely.
bullshit going. They keep all this bullshit going. So the property values can stay low. So you know the white people not gonna come live here because the property values is low. So
Right.
so he said powers that be can experiment freely on us without harming, without fear of harming their own. Like they don't care about harming their own because they know on this side of the train tracks ain't nothing but niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then he say, "You are the clones. You destroy your own living conditions for little to no real financial gain, and at the expense of your own families, due to lack of self-esteem and knowledge of self. You are the clones. You can't pass your own block or your own hood because you have been programmed to be short-sighted to keep you from seeing far enough to see the bigger picture. The bigger picture is that you are the clone. Notice how Tyrone wasn't even a character in the whole story. Tyrone was the clone at the end that saw himself on the news after the truth was finally revealed. You are the
The
Also notice how the whole hood had to finally come together to prevail. Please tell me that this didn't completely go over y'all head. He said, "My people suffer from a lack of knowledge. The real question is, how long though?" And then the ending song was, remember the song with Erica Badu? You better call Tyrone. Man,
uh,
they had her real fucking voice in that song, and it said, "You better clone, they done clone Tyrone."
right.
I'm thinking like, what if they already had that motherfucking song out and she just had to change it to call because she couldn't put that out?
Right.
And man, listen, man.
I don't doubt it. I am like full throttle and in agreement with oh boy. I mean, yes, Jamie too and whoever, but absolutely we're the clones. I mean, at least the ones that are cattled up and you know what I'm saying, moving in herds. They're the clones because you're just cloning energy, different bodies, but same energy. So absolutely we're the clone unless we, you know what I'm saying, shake it off. Or, you know what I'm saying, what they say woke or awaken or, you know what I'm saying, self discover, introspect, all that. Without that, you're a clone. Yes, absolutely.
So do you think you so you may think do you think you a clone?
Prior to 20, no, prior to 2019, yep.
I don't think I am. I be
Now,
thinking
hell no.
thinking the
Then,
people
absolutely.
I be thinking the people that be out here doing that crazy ass shit that be just killing people, running niggas over with car, like people that do go to that. I think those people be clones. G, real humans got real empathy and show real compassion and sympathy for people. G, even when we see things that happen to people on another state or country or something, we show compassion and we show real dominance and love for that type of stuff. Like,
Right.
it's some
That's,
people that
yeah.
laugh at that shit. It's some people that won't give a fuck. Like, I'll be thinking like the people that be acting weird as hell and doing weird shit, like them people might be clones.
They are, figuratively, at least, if not literally.
Cause look, they just be killing humans. They just be killing motherfuckers. Like,
And what is a clone? A replica of something else, right? So if you have somebody that's in a low vibration, I mean, and then you find another person that's also in a low vibration, they link up and they, you know what I'm saying, toxic or whatever. That's a clone.
I think I just
From
scared myself.
from that standpoint,
Maybe that's why humans can't live that long.
yeah.
Oh, gee.
For the ones, I mean, if you think about it, just like we're we're made up of water mostly. I don't even know the percentage right now, 70 or something.
75, 70, some shit like that.
75. That's, you know what I'm saying? So we're made up of water mostly. The subconscious is our, our subconscious mind is the driver to our conscious. Like, we be thinking it's the other way around, but our subconscious is always rocking, whether we're conscious or not. So of course that's going to be the more dominant, which would explain why people have habits and patterns, even though in their conscious state they're like, I want to stop smoking cigarettes. Their subconscious is like, light up. You know what I mean?
But
So
why would the subconscious say light up if you say, oh, because you already trained it to that's what you're doing. So it's
yeah,
just gonna keep
right,
doing what is until the
right,
conscious take over. Okay, okay.
right. So like I'm seeing that as an energy also with regard to a clone, whether it's positive. I mean, you could say positive or negative energy, but if we're
That's just
sticking to,
I think I just scared myself with that.
don't be
I think
scared. What happened? Walk us through it.
I don't get scared like that, but like gee, I like maybe that's why humans can't live that long. We fucking clones. The food we eat is artificial.
Hmm.
We're not
Yeah, I
even
mean,
living at
shoot.
we're not even living at our full capacity that what we could do with these bodies. We eating fucking
Right.
dead meat. Like I was sitting back, I was just thinking like, damn. So we eating all this dead ass food. I'm a living being, but I'm eating dead food. So our body is literally processing death.
Right.
When you eat, your body is you have a fucking food processor in you your stomach and intestines to break down that shit. That is a processor. So if you eating this shit and you processing it, it ain't doing shit. You just throwing death all in your body, stomach, everywhere. Wonder why mom no human should be that big, fat as hell like that, arms big, jiggly, and you get up. You gotta you go down the stairs. You like, no, gee, that we supposed to be really light beings. Gee, not all that heavy shit. No,
Right.
no, no way.
And I mean, that was by design, not the higher consciousness or not the higher people, higher self, but the enemy, whatever we want to call them, the ops.
Yeah,
That's
I
on
ain't.
purpose.
Yeah, Lady S, I ain't gonna peace to you coming in the building. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Like I was a vegetarian for actually I was a vegan for 2 years. Like for 2 years I went vegan, but I didn't like the way my body was. Like I was just too fucking skinny. Like I felt like a motherfucker just come grab me and throw me and blow me away or something. Like hell no. You know what I'm saying? But I think once I move to the south, it'll be easier for me to do it because it's always warm, year round. It's warm. So I don't have to worry about, what I'm saying, in the winter time and it's snowing. In the snow, you can't be eating no motherfucking fruits and veggies in the snow. It's cold as
Right.
hell. Like you need something to stick. Like those animals would be sick with sores, etc., and they still process it and feed it to you. Yeah, that's a fact. Yes.
Go.
They do. I just seen something on Instagram. Dude was saying how uh, he was saying how when they get these McDonald's get these certain potatoes, these certain type potatoes, and they take them through these processor, they shave them down, all that shit, and then they spray this chemical on them. They say the farmer said when they grow the chemical, I mean when they spray the chemical on it, they don't go out to they fields for like 3 to 5 days.
Wait
They
a
gotta
minute.
let that shit, they gotta let that shit disperse off of there first. Then when they collect it, they put it in this big ass shed and they gotta sit in there for like 3 days. You feel me? To get the rest of
Okay.
the heat moisture, to get the rest of the shit up off of there. Then they get them, take them through the machine, slice them, and cut them off to McDonald's fries and shit. So you really eating chemicals, G. Straight fucking chemicals. Them fries are straight chemicals. Like that's why
Man,
you leave a fry under your car seat, and that motherfucker be there till next year. 2 years, that
Hard.
motherfucker still there, hard as a brick. That bitch ain't did nothing. It's just sitting there.
Right.
That's
Yeah, it's
crazy.
crazy. It's funny how I mean I know that people. I don't want to say people don't have time. If we maybe, and I can't speak for everybody, obviously, but like if we managed time better, or if we got, because I feel like society, obviously, everything is fast and quick, 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 tick tock, this, everything got to be right now, right now, and it's like they're trying to make it seem like time is running out or we're late for something. You know what I mean? To
See,
keep us frantic and chaotic and stuff, and it's like slow that shit down and cook, y'all. Like literally cook.
look,
And I
the
mean
thing that
from that scratch. You know what I'm
yeah, the
saying? Like you want French fries, go get some potatoes and cut them hoes up. Like,
you told yourself, like
but now,
you don't know what these people doing to your food, and everybody lazy and people getting weird. Like I told y'all, I've been telling people, man, the planet is vibrating at an all-time low. When you got women out here not sacrificing, excuse me, when you got women out here killing their babies, raping their babies, look at this shit, man. Look at this shit right here. This right here is before I get to the baby shit. This right here, dude just said that they said that the government is in possession of UFOs and non-human bodies. Non-human
hmm?
bodies. Non-human bodies. Listen,
Something I can't discuss in public
hold
setting.
on.
Um, okay, I can't ask when you think this occurred. If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
And was this documentary evidence, this video, photos, eyewitness? Like, how would that be determined?
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you in a skiff about.
Gotcha. Okay. So, and you may or may not be able to answer my last question, and maybe we get into a skiff at the next hearing that we have, but who in the government, either what intelligence agency, sub-agency, what contractors, who should be called into the next hearing about UAPs, either in a public setting or even in a private setting? And you probably can't name names, but what agencies or organizations, contractors, et cetera, do we need to call in to get these questions answered, whether it's about funding, what programs are happening, and what's out there?
I can give you a specific cooperative and hostile witness list of specific individuals that were in those.
And how soon can we get that list?
Wow.
I'm happy to provide that to you after the hearing.
Super. Thank you. And I yield back.
See what I'm saying? Listen, y'all don't understand. They are programming you right now. They're putting it in your subconscious mind, letting you know that we're telling y'all that motherfucking aliens and UFOs is here. That's why the air quality and shit is all fucked up out here, because they trying to fuck it up to bring them up here so they can breathe with us. We gonna be sick, they gonna be healthy as hell, because this is they gonna be changing the atmosphere for us to. They want to be able to breathe up here and migrate with humans. It's the same story as the fucking fallen angels, man. Gene splicing, playing with clones, all that shit is the same shit that the motherfucking fallen angels did when they came here and did this shit. They just modernized it. Motherfuckers be talking about they woke. You not woke if you can't see that shit. And that's what be pissing me off. I be thinking like, damn, like how could y'all not see this shit? These motherfuckers is playing with cells and creating dogs. I just seen some shit that a dude got his dog cloned and once the dog died, he buried the dog and had the other dog with him and said, "This is your first." This. What up, cuz? Oh, nigga, the nigga buried dog. I'm flowing, cuz. Don't fuck me up now. He like, Niggas burying dogs. Like, know what I'm saying? So he buried his dog and then had the clone dog and was like, "This is your first body." And they buried the dog. The other clone dog just looking at the other motherfucking thing wrapped up. Like, what the fuck? It's like, this is what the world is coming to. G, this is fallen angel technology. That shit is fucking evil. That's why I'm telling y'all that cloning shit, man. Y'all tweaking. Hey, tweaking with that shit. Hold on, I'm finna go to my story. Look at this shit right here. Hold on.
What's wrong with you? Yeah, get on somewhere. I heard what you said. Thank you for the basketball. What is wrong with you? Thank you for the weights. Why are you doing this? I'm gonna call your dad this time. Thank you for the sticker ball. I'm gonna eat it.
For the likes. Glizzy. Hey, yo. Thanks for the likes. I don't know what that does, but thank you.
I'm not gonna lose my son to whatever y'all got going on. Okay. Thank you for the guitar. I'm gonna eat it. Thank you for the sticker ball. Thank you for the glizzy. Thank you for the glizzies. Yeah, get on somewhere.
This shit is crazy. You see what I'm saying? What they doing it. You got regular people acting like fucking NPCs, non-playable characters, motherfuckers that's not real, extras. So now they you got regular people acting like this. So now if they bring this shit up, it's gonna be cool. They subconsciously programming us, man. Let me tell you something. If that's how I know this father is not in this boy life. Because when she said, "I'm gonna call your dad this time," that means she just be using that to threaten him to try to keep him cool, and he didn't got used to that shit. If his father was really in his life, he would not be on this motherfucker acting like no NPC, talking about some glizzy. It was a grown ass man on here.
I mean,
Somebody uncle, somebody father. Fuck is you doing? Talking about a glizzy. Y'all want to be robots. And that's what I'm saying. When did men start doing shit like this? What the fuck is happening to our people? What the fuck is this?
They're trying to water everything down so that when they decide to go live, pun intended, they're gonna be able to just waltz in and it won't be nothing because everybody will be desensitized. Is that the word? But like,
I wish the fuck I would be over here talking about some. Oh, robot, thank you. Oh, a heart, thank you. Like, what the fuck?
knowledge, I'll slide you, sir.
That shit cringy as hell.
Hell nah. I mean, that's this era.
Look, we going into, listen. Look what I'm telling y'all on here. I'm telling y'all we done shifted into a very low vibration because what the fuck is mustard Skittles, G? Who is making this shit?
What are you talking about right now?
Why I keep telling y'all, man. The planet has vibrated it's vibrating at an all-time low. And if you're not paying attention, this shit gonna be seeming normal to you. Wake your motherfucking ass up and start paying attention to what the fuck people are doing, people are saying, people are wearing. You gotta listen and look and watch people. I'm telling you, man, these motherfuckers ain't real. Some of these people ain't real. I will tell this story every motherfucking time I get on this bitch when I'm talking about NPCs because that shit still fuck with me to this day. That motherfucking lady was behind me. How the fuck did you hit your head on the counter and I'm in front of you at the counter paying? She trying to pick up my keys. She didn't smack her whole dome. She had to be 55, 60. She didn't grab it and was like, "Oh, can I get some ice?" Or no, she was like, "Oh, it happens. I hurt myself all the time." Ordered her food, went and sat down and just looking at her phone. What the fuck is this? Everybody, I'm saying, everybody behind me, like the girl. Actually, it was one girl behind me. Let me see. Yep, it was one girl behind me. The lady was no the the lady was behind me, and it was another lady behind her. And when she smacked her head, I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh, you okay? The lady, I can see her in my peripheral. She jumped back too, like, damn, because all I heard her say was damn. I'm telling you, G, she smacked her head so motherfucking hard, G. Like, I
Head
can't.
up.
Like, even the cashier, the Mexican buddy, he's like, oh my god, oh my god. He started, oh my god. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is going on? She just smacked that shit. So I'm sitting there like, I know this ain't just happened in front of me. Then she just went and sat down. Like, she wasn't over there like, because I know if I know me, if that I'd have been like, God damn. I'm like, give me some motherfucking ice. Fucking damn, I got a headache. I know me.
I still be on the ground.
I'm thinking she could take a couple. She could take a couple shit.
Hey, I still be on the ground right now.
Hey man,
Nah.
I'm trying to tell you, I started to bend down like I was gonna pick her up. It was like, you know how a motherfucker hit you in your calibration off a little bit, then you just come back to or something. Like that's how she was. Cause when she was trying to pick up my keys, she was like, it was like she couldn't grab the motherfuckers at first. Cause that's what I'm looking like, what the fuck? I started to bend down to grab them, and then she grabbed them and came up with them. And the crazy part about all this shit is I must have had to see that shit. And I'm gonna tell you how I know I had to see that shit. Because the motherfucking restaurant is motherfucking right there. I don't have to drive. You feel me? Like I can literally walk right there. Like I don't have to drive. So why the fuck did I even have my car keys? So I'm thinking like, damn, how my car keys fall? She behind me. She smacked her head on the counter. The bitch didn't pass out, fall. She didn't cry.
Hey, all I can think about like, you.
Yo, I came right to the pad. I'm like, yo, I gotta smoke. I'm telling my cousin, he's just looking at me, cracking up. I'm telling him like, G, people not real, G. People not fucking real. I'm telling you, some people are not real, man. They might be living whole lives and may not know that they're not real, just like the movie.
Right.
This is getting out of hand.
I mean, sheesh, everybody got an assignment, whether it's full-fledged fuckery or, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some kind of guru or whatever it is. Everybody got an assignment.
Oh man. So
I don't know.
Hold on. Let me shut this down real quick. Damn, G, we might be fucking clones, G. Well, I ain't no clone.
Oh. What was I gonna say about that? Them Skittles. It's obviously mustard is yellow, and so they're gonna make the Skittles yellow, but yellow is which one? That's your solar plexus?
No,
yes.
It's no, I thought the solar plexus was orange.
That's hold on.
Hold on, I got you right here. I got you right here.
Let's go.
The manipura is the solar plexus. You're right. Okay. What's orange then?
That one is the why? I can't think of it. It's
why
root.
I can't think of orange.
Sacral.
Sacral. Damn, I didn't know orange was sacral.
Yeah.
Oh, I had them mixed. No, this is a Mandela effect, G. Hold on.
Yeah. But you look, the yellow is attached to your self-esteem, your self-confidence, your, you know what I'm saying, your will to want to take charge and be confident and all of that.
And you know what's so crazy?
I feel like yellow for the season.
You gotta really protect your solar plexus too, because it's attached. It's right. It's the link to the heart.
Mm-hmm.
Man. See, you done made me get into some shit I wasn't even supposed to get into.
Oh, my bad.
Time.
That was the first.
That's what I said.
That was the first thing that came to my mind when I seen all that yellow. I was like, okay, they trying to take, snatch people's self-esteem and, lower, make it to where it's either blocked
Oh, yeah. Look,
or
look,
overactive.
oh,
What's up?
look how they. Oh, I'm looking on the. I got y'all. I ain't even got y'all on the right page. Hold on. But look though, check it out though. It's so crazy how we just went right over here to this real quick because what was I looking up when I was like, I'm gonna show you some on. Oh, when I was like, okay, the celebrity lookalikes. So
Yeah,
maybe
yeah, yeah.
motherfuckers is clones. They
For
just keep
sure.
cloning the ass with for each like, you know what
Oh,
I'm
like
saying?
century, whatever. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
each
know.
like generation or something. Bring them back as something else. Hold on, I'm finna show this chart real quick. So look, you see how, bro. Listen, bro. Come on, man. Please, just talk to me real quick. I gotta ask you a question. I gotta ask you a
Ah,
question. This is
no.
I think this just fucked me up, but at the same time, I'm learning though. Look, you mean to tell me the ego is in the solar plexus?
Yes, sir.
I thought the fucking ego was in the root chakra because
No, that's like your foundation, like your grounding.
yeah, I see that. I'm saying I had it. Jeez, so you mean to tell me this why people so easy? That's why people so easy to turn over to their ego. It's right connected to the heart.
Yeah, your you see what is it? Self-esteem, your confidence, like willpower, that kind of stuff. That's all yellow. I feel like between the root chakra, sacral, really, nah, more so like your sacral and the crown chakra is what they attack. They meaning society, because think about it. If you can, what I'm saying, manipulate somebody's mind, obviously you got them, and you can also control somebody through the sacral because that's where your genitals are basically. So they attack those two areas so that they can manipulate or keep you confused or whatever it is.
No, the sacral is the you talking about the sexuality with the sacral, the orange one. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Overly sexual women and the temptation and
Got them
you know what I'm
stuck
saying,
in
all of that.
that. Got them stuck
Right,
there. That energy just recycling right there. Look,
right.
it's crazy because look, it's sensuality, sexuality, and pleasure,
Mm-hmm.
creativity. All that shit is Instagram. Emotions. This is fucking Instagram. This is fucking
Yeah.
Instagram right here. They're all sexual
Yeah.
pleasure. You creating new sexual pleasures, and people putting their emotions in that shit. If you ain't got so many followers, people don't fuck with you. They feel like you less than. That's what the world coming to. People won't even check your page out. You might be a motherfucker that might have the keys to the fucking universe, but you might have 150 followers. The motherfucker go on your page like, oh, this nigga ain't got shit. Ooh, and come right back. Like, whole
Mm-hmm.
time you done passed up a motherfucking gold mine. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't
Exactly.
stun on people. Yeah, I might got 16,000 subs, followers on Instagram, but I'm not better than the person who got 5,000. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I might be
Right.
smarter than the motherfucker who got 1 million followers on Instagram. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
It's
you
your
know,
pictures. Everything with intention. And that intention could be good or bad, you know what I'm saying? But everything is with intention, whether people realize it or not.
so now this is the concept of deja vu. You think that we have deja vu because, like I keep saying, what if this shit is programmed and they just hit play? And we and by us being autonomous, You know what I'm saying? Meaning we got free, we could do what we want to do. Like it's like putting something into play, like, and then you just watch it migrate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, cause bro, like, what the fuck? Like, what is going on in the world? Like, we got clones, NPCs. Now, this shit is finna start walking amongst us, man. Literally walking amongst us. I don't know what the fuck I do if I'm in a store and a motherfucker just get the meltdown and shit, but he a human though. Get the back of his motherfucking head, get the smoking or something. She out of there.
I mean, you go to the right city and state. That's happening 5 minutes ago, my guy. What are you talking about?
I seen something that in California they already paying with they palms or something in restaurants. You can pay with your
Yeah.
wrist.
I heard about that.
Yeah, pay with your wrist or some shit like that. That's
Just
crazy.
weird.
That's what I'm saying. What is this?
Why everything, and really the only reason why they are making everything so what they would quote unquote say convenient, really they just getting closer and closer to whatever that goal is. We ain't that busy where we can't turn our back and parallel park. You don't need no goddamn camera, my nigga. Like, what
Look
are
at
we
your
doing?
look at what is wrong with her.
Wait a minute. Let's keep an eye on this one.
Hey, look, you gonna need that clone to that motherfucker turn around and say he about to take over the crib.
Right.
And that's a machine. You ain't gonna be able to do shit. He know your whole routine. He know your calculations, all that shit. He know when you sick, when you not feeling good, all that. He gonna tear your ass up. That's a
Let's talk
damn.
about it.
You better
We
leave
got
that.
it already, don't we?
I ain't even look when I was in the streets and I was with my BM and I had a 2-bedroom townhouse. She bought a Lex in that motherfucker. I told you to get the fuck that shit up out of here.
She bought a what?
I was in the streets, so it's like I don't know what that shit can pick up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I first got the Xbox, they was when the Xbox, I think it's not Xbox One, Xbox, the Xbox 360. When the Xbox 360 first came out, it had this motherfucking it was called a Connect, and you can connect it to your Xbox, and it is like the first camera. You could be on camera playing the game. It was some new shit. Like they was saying the FBI was hacking those bitches. I unplugged them shits. I don't fuck around with that shit. You don't know. But what I'm saying, what if you is a clone though? Just Jay, you ever thought about that shit? You ever thought about if you really was a clone, or if you've been cloned, like just having deja vu, remembering shit. Like how the fuck I remember I did this, but I know I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Clones. Oh God.
You think we clones? You think we clones?
Yeah, but I mean, it not universally like all the same kind of clone. I mean,
damn.
Wait a minute.
Damn spider, man. God damn. Hold on.
Let me go on mute.
I was comfortable as hell, man. Damn.
Oh damn. I forgot what I was saying. Thanks. Being a clone based on energy, like I was saying before. People that you know what I'm saying. Those okay, so the people that be on fentanyl, why aren't they clones?
Maybe they are. That's why they doing that shit. Who the fuck gonna take some pills and snort cocaine? Just man, listen, man. I'm not taking nothing and doing this. I'm not doing for what? I don't want to be that high, G.
Like, yeah,
in my mind, like, what the fuck? Like, that shit weird as fuck. I don't want nothing to do. This shit right here keeps me cool, calm, and collected. This is nature. I'm chilling with nature. I'm cool and smoking some weed, opening up my mind, expanding the conscious mindset. Now I want to really know what is with this clone shit, because you got to really think the government just be killing motherfuckers. They just be killing people. G, what is 2 life sentences? Like, you can only live one life. And maybe I was thinking like, damn, maybe that's why humans can only live to 100 or 120 years old, like fucking cloned out.
All the way.
Oh man.
Shit. I mean, I'll say, and maybe not so literally, but we're all clones until we break the cycle.
You can't go back through that motherfucking moon. That's why if you look up sin, sin means, the etymology of sin means missing the mark. Your ass was born, or us, we was born into sin through coming through that fucking moon in the 4th dimension. I'm telling y'all, man. Read the code of the matrix and study that fucking the sign, you know, that mass, the infinity sign. That's the coming of 2 worlds colliding together. The 3D mixed with the 4D. That's why I told y'all we finna start seeing some crazy ass shit. People finna start doing crazy ass shit.
Too late.
Yeah, well, it's too late. It's too late. They got mustard Skittles now. This shit is, what the fuck is this? That's why I said there's no way this world is being ran by a human. This shit is being ran by a sentient motherfucking humanoid, reptilian. This is not no, ain't nobody doing this, bro. Like, this shit ain't no humans creating mustard Skittles. That is the most tangiest. That's gonna be the most disgusting, tangy, nasty shit ever. Even
And
the
it's gonna
cereal
be so
fucked up.
delicious. They about to eat the hell out that shit just cause. And look what your solar plexus represents while they out here being cute. They trying to have all that twisted. Your strength, your ego, your power, your self-esteem, even your digestion.
Damn.
What?
And motherfuckers, that's what I'm saying. And then this shit is connected. All this shit is connected. So each energy shares, or each energy, until you activate a certain energy, you can't even get to the next one. So that's why they keep a lot of us black folks in our root chakra, because we're in poverty. Poverty is survival. So niggas will do anything to get out of this. But you gotta, and look, it fucks with your stability and your comfort. And you're unsafe in the hood. Oh my God.
Right.
This shit right here.
Absolutely. They attack that root because why? It's stability, it's foundation. And
Man, I don't look
without
like
that
no motherfucking
are
genocide. You better sit down.
minute.
Yeah, what's wrong with her, man?
Let's go. Now play.
Oh, man, don't like no motherfucking king genocide. She
Speaking of
crazy.
Trump, stupid. But yeah. They're attacking that. And what else is also with the it's not up here on the screen, but the other thing that the root chakra governs is fear. And what do we live in? Fear. At least they try to keep us in that, so that we are unstable, so that we don't know how to survive, so that we're not grounded and comfortable and safe. And so we codepend on silly things like drugs and
Hold on.
toxic, you know,
Right. Yup.
it's all, and you know what I'm saying? It's a method to the madness.
Yup. Why I say yo like you was
Uh-huh.
oh, that's crazy. So look, when I was watching this one thing, it was talking about like how they go through a cosmic shift. Like, you go through a cosmic washing that's going through the moon, when the cosmic washing is zapping your thoughts and returning back to a womb. But instead of how in the they clone Tyrone movie, instead of that, he was waking up with another clone body. The whole time, when you dying, they just basically telling you your soul, your energy is going right into another womb, reincarnated back here, because the body, the mind has not expressed itself fully. The soul has not fully expressed himself. It's been locked down in a box. We already in these bodies, and then now we got to figure this shit out. It's like we here to figure this shit out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like putting like how we like how scientists take rats and they just put them in the maze, and the rats just start running around in the maze. They don't got instructions or nothing. They just got to figure this shit out.
Right.
So it's like that's how I feel like it is. Like, because why would a God love us and all that shit and then just leave us down here to kill each other and fly and die, and people jump off of this, and somebody shot him over there, and babies did, like a 10-year-old just shot 4 times at the police in Chicago in the city yesterday.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? A 10-year-old, G. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what is
Yeah.
fucking going on, man?
I mean, with some people's religion, shout out to those that indulge. But that helps keep a cap, or like you were saying, that this place has a dome over it. That's how I feel like religion kind of, what I'm saying, keeps us complacent, because there's rules and regs. And again, that book, I don't know who wrote it, so I don't know. But we're supposed to figure it out. Like, I mean, you should learn a little bit of everything, and then at the end of it all, custom make whatever the knowledge that you obtain, and then figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But there's a method to the madness of, as far as like how things are set up. It's not a coincidence. But what I'm
Yeah, they
saying, they
got
make it
some.
so.
I ain't never seen nothing like this. What the fuck is this? I'm gonna have to look this up real quick. They were talking about the Roby chart, where your beliefs affect your anatomy.
Oh,
Oh damn,
yeah.
what you got going on over there?
Oh, my alarm.
What the
My
fuck is
alarm just
that?
went off. Wait a minute.
See,
Roby
all
chart.
this shit is in Etsy. Like, they gonna try to make you pay for it. I ain't never heard of this shit. It just be other shit I'll just be, looking into. You
Yeah,
can't just that one thing and think you got the answer. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Just like
You gotta
Zodiac,
research.
Zodiac shit. That shit, Zodiac shit, man. You know how we do it, man.
Right. Yeah, it's so much. There's so many angles to it. I mean, it's a science at the end of the day, so it's like you literally gotta study.
Right.
But
Oh man, I'm trying to log in this shit so I could find out. What the fuck? Let me see. Should be.
religion was brought to us by our oppressor. They taught us not to fight back or whatever. Ti said, "Wait a minute," but it
Who
was
said?
some real itch. Not
Uh,
Ti.
what happened?
I was reading Jay's comment.
What you say?
She said, religion was brought to us by our oppressor. They taught us not to fight back or whatever Ti said, but it was some real ish. Let's get her out of here fast. Nah, but I absolutely agree. Like, they use that as a shield, in my opinion, because like, okay, they knew that we don't play about our spirituality. However, our spirituality, it's not necessarily tangible, because it's a feeling, it's intimate, it's custom made, so it's not, there is no like book or right or wrong way to, connect as long as you do. Whereas with religion, there's a set time, day, place. This is what you read. Like all these instructions, and it's like, how you gonna tell me how to connect or how to praise or how to, be in tune? But it's been working and it still does. So
Let's dig in. How is this even
let's get
art?
it done.
You feel me, man? Look at this man eyes. The man eyes is pitch black. You feel me? Not to mention he was just bald headed and buff as hell a couple days ago. You know what I'm saying?
Clearest video yet, actor Jamie Foxx. This time you get a good look at him, and he appears to be strong and healthy. Foxx is in the backseat of an SUV in Chicago, where he's undergoing physical rehabilitation.
What they say in the movie where they doing clones where they doing clones at? Chicago, LA, and Detroit. And as the girl kept talking, they cut her off.
Reportedly for a stroke, and he's doing a good deed too. He came to the.
We could talk about this all day. Where y'all want to start at? The ears? Y'all want to start at the eyes? Y'all want to start at the eyebrows, the mouth? What y'all want to do? Cause we could do this all day. I thought they were doing good playing pickleball. Let his daughter tell it. Got Ice-T on here trying to defend them. You feel me, bro? All these people are in the same industry. You feel me? It's the same industry that promotes sex, drugs, and violence. It's the same industry that got our kids out here killing each other. It's the same industry that got our kids out here turning feminine. You feel me? Y'all believing what they telling y'all? What have any of these celebrities ever did for y'all? You feel me? These celebrities rich. I'm not rich for getting on here telling y'all lies. You know what I'm saying? I'm not rich. You feel me? So what am I getting out of it? You know what I'm saying? What have these celebrities did for y'all though? If these celebrities seen y'all walking on the road by yourself in the middle of the night, they wouldn't even give you a ride. But y'all go so hard for these celebrities. They ain't doing nothing but taking y'all money because you buying their music and going to their concerts. Them folks don't give a fuck about y'all. And no, I'm not changing the batteries. How is this even art?
Not to, let's go.
They clone Tyrone is fucking genius, bro. Netflix, you have done it again. Y'all went back in y'all bag. This is how you put metaphors and a message in a movie without being too damn preachy. You want the audience to think and unpack later. You don't want everything to be spoon-fed to you while you're watching the movie. The true definition of show me and don't tell me. But when you can artistically place metaphors and little nuances and things in the movie for you to pick up on as you watch it, God damn it, y'all did it right. Using racial tropes like all black people look alike and turning that to a literal thing with clones and sci-fi, genius. And then not just using the stereotype that we look alike, but also using the stereotype that we all act alike no matter where we from. You took the most stereotypical black things in the community and made them the stars of the movie. A pimp, a hoe, and a drug dealer. And have you ever heard the saying, no matter how much things change, they still remain the same? Well, the city that they live in is called Glen, and it's a retro-futuristic town that mixes old 70s blaxploitation tropes with new school tropes. And then them using things like the club, the church, fried chicken, cocaine, and Kool-Aid to trap black people and mind control them. It's so many metaphors and Easter eggs across this movie, bro. It's genius. Not just fried chicken.
So this was at the end of the movie. This was at the end of the movie when they didn't found out what happened in whatever Glen, whatever area they was at, that was Glen. And then he woke up, he in Cali. He in Cali, he this dude, he do the same thing. He go to the liquor store, buy a lottery ticket. He scratch it off, he throw it off, get the bum out some beer, go to his homie house, get the weed, whatever you got to do. But then they sitting down there smoking, and then they seeing all the clones on TV. Then his homie like, "Hey Tyrone, ain't that you?" He looking at the TV like, what the fuck? Seeing a naked clone of himself covered up walking, because they remember they broke out and released everybody from the cloning thing. So
Right.
it was a good ass movie, man. A good ass movie.
You
A
gotta
good
watch Surrogates.
who?
Surrogates. It's
Fuck is
with
that?
Bruce Willis. That's like a
I seen that. I seen that, but I gotta rewatch it. I seen that
yeah.
because it's on my prime.
Yep. They lived as clones basically. Like
I was looking
they
for it. I had bought I mean I had downloaded the little, the prime shit on my PS5, and I've been watching movies and shit, and I had ran into Twilight, and I had a long time ago I had seen this episode of Twilight where the dude was literally the government was experimenting and did put some VR shit on him. This is in 1950, 1960 something. They put a VR on this shit, and he went into this other world. Like, he had a wife, he had kids, he had a job, all this shit, and he didn't want to wake up from it or whatever. And I guess when he finally woke up from it, they said he was only down 30 minutes. He damn near was he felt like he had a whole family, like all kind
yeah.
of shit.
Years.
But you see what I'm saying? So that should be weird. Like, that should be weird, man.
Yeah. Like what if, you know what I'm saying, that is how it really happens. Like when we finally, you know what I'm saying, whether it be when we transition or however it works. We've been waiting, you know what I'm saying? We wake up kind of like the surrogates. You open the little tanning bed thing, and that's how it looks. And then we've only been gone for a minute, but we down here for years trying to figure it out. But you know what I'm saying? We're, you know what I'm saying? Like in that movie, he wakes up and it's like, you only been down 30 minutes, sir. He's
Like,
like, hold
what if
on.
look, what if motherfucker down, right? Like, I be thinking, like, what if you die when you wake up, motherfucker be like, how was it? You feel me?
Yeah,
Like you didn't have it, but you can't say that, because what about your kids? What about, you know what I'm saying? That means they don't exist, and that's not you. That ain't happening. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
So
I
it's
mean,
just,
yeah.
go ahead.
No, I'm saying like we're supposed to be attached to that kind of thing, or people and whatnot, because we're having a human experience. But imagine how many people are in families where they have siblings or uncles and aunties that do not rock together, cannot, won't. It's not a thing. Or they have like a love hate, not, I mean,
Bruh,
more
some of
hate,
y'all not
you know what I'm
conspiracy
saying?
theorists.
What you mean?
Huh? Like with with families, it's kind of like how they say you pick your family because the one you may have grown up with might
This
not
my
be
picture.
your kin. So
This my picture.
say it again.
This my picture. This nigga took my picture.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It sure is.
That's crazy. Go ahead though.
Yeah, his head got hella big at the top, like light
Yeah,
bulbish.
that's I'm telling you, that's a Charleston Whitehead.
Damn.
He got a head like Charleston White. Jamie head ain't like that.
Yeah, he
Your whole cheeks and everything don't get elongated. It don't, that
he needs
don't happen,
a refill.
huh?
He look like he need a refill on the left.
Man, that boy look pale as hell. Like he just fresh out the shower, ain't take no lotion. He looked like a totally different person.
He look like he anemic and need a couple of transfusions in this. I'm like,
Look, she say, I never had the Popeye chicken sandwich the first time around, but I heard when it came back, it tastes different. Look, remember the second time it came around, that's when that dude killed that other black dude out there when they was in line.
Mm-hmm.
And in the movie, he said it's in the chicken, and it was making people laugh, but the whole time it could be because they had to make it, comical, but it could be meaning something different. It could be meaning that the opposite. It could be making us angry. It could be making us depressed. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Food, food
So
does that, like in real time. The certain foods you eat will lower or heighten your vibe. You know what I'm saying? If you eat crap food, you feel sluggish. You want to go to sleep. You're lazy. But if you eat electric foods and foods that work with your body, you know what I'm saying, to give you energy, then your body, it reflects that.
this girl talking about
So
they
yeah,
clone you now.
yeah.
Hey, look, we gonna play this. I'm gonna play this real quick.
And it's showing. Y'all over here missing the biggest point of all of this. If you're over here thinking that this man is cloned, bro, just sit down, shut up, and watch this video real quick because you're missing the whole point of Jamie Foxx right now, bro. You're missing the whole point, and you're not a conspiracy theorist. I'm gonna show you why you're not. The truth hidden in plain sight.
We got
Now
all
with this movie, y'all, they clone Tyrone. They are not playing. They're giving us all of the sauce, bro. All of the sauce. If you up on conspiracies, and may I mention and add that Jamie Foxx's performance in this movie was phenomenal. Phenomenal. If you're talking about conspiracy theories and Jamie Foxx right now, and you're not talking about the clone Tyrone and the thousands of conspiracies that they gave us, bro, you're lacking. You're lacking over here talking about the clone Jamie Foxx. They cloned Tyrone, bro. They cloned Tyrone. If you watch the movie, you notice this special room called the control room, and they cloned Tyrone. But we've seen this control room somewhere else before. We've seen the same control room in Cabin in the Woods, bro. In Cabin in the Woods. Side note, if we don't see a control room in this series, bro, I'm telling you, there's a control room here too. There's many movies where there are control rooms when we're talking about conspiracies like this, bro. And if you watch the Clone Tyrone, they talk about the underground tunnels and the underground cities that there are. Bro, you guys are not talking. If you talk, bro, you're not a conspiracy theorist. If you're sitting here talking about the clone Jamie Foxx and you're not talking about the clone Tyrone,
they cloned Tyrone. Let's get into it. This whole movie from beginning to the end, they were dropping gems and they was revealing shit through the whole entire movie. And let's not forget to mention the whole base of the movie is basically the government is doing science experiments on the hood right under our noses. But hold on.
y'all be talking
St. Louis
so.
was among several cities chosen decades ago by the government contractors for the spraying of zinc calcium sulfate, a chemical powder mixture with fluorescent particles to allow track.
Sometimes I'm sorry. Sometimes I can't listen to a motherfucker when they talking that slow, G.
Yeah.
Yeah, get to the fucking point. He reading slow as hell, like he trying to convince himself to understand it too. Like,
Like just say the right thing and talk. You don't gotta go slow. But hold on.
they say this a fake girl. Hold on.
You wouldn't know what an AI, artificial intelligent robot, or whatever it is if it hit you. Look it up. She's supposed to be human. Okay. Bye, Felicia's. You wouldn't know what an AI, artificial intelligent robot, or whatever.
What? What the fuck is they talking about? See what I'm saying? This shit get crazy, man.
So he's saying that that's an AI robot, and he's proving it supposedly by showing us this clip.
Say it again.
I said this chick is supposed to be AI, and he's supposedly proving it with this clip. Like I don't get it. Why is she a robot? Because he
I
said.
have no. He was saying some shit.
What the hell?
He was in the relaxer. That's what I'm saying. As soon as they put that shit in the female's head, they just started sitting back and they was like, "Yeah, girl, you know things getting hard. Like it's just hard out here." You know what I'm saying? Like they start getting real depressed and girl, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But you in there getting your hair done.
That's most. I can't say most, but a lot of women have children for some of the most selfish and crazy reasons. So I'm not surprised. I mean, it's unfortunate, but you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these women are having babies for the wrong reasons, whether it's to solidify a relationship, to show that they love the person, to whatever the intention. And so yeah, after they see it's actual work and it's not just putting on the cute clothes and taking pictures, they like, man, I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But so that part doesn't surprise me, but how these people are out here moving, that's different. What's up, Montrese?
What up, dog? What up, Knowledge?
What's going on?
Man. So, I'm trying to go down to wherever that little laboratory, wherever that. I'm trying to get clone.
Hey, look, we was thinking like this. What if we clone? What if we already clone?
What if we are, bro? Hey, yeah. What if we are?
Remember, I was telling you, like, I remember I said this before this even movie even came out. Remember, I was like, bro, I be thinking like people that be doing all that weird shit, like throwing their babies off the roof and all that weird. Those are not real people, G. Those can't be, because people that got empathy for other people, like you not doing that shit. Even some of these people on YouTube that be doing all this weird shit every day, like beefing, arguing, screaming and shit. That shit be thinking like, what the fuck be wrong? Like
I be thinking it's something in the air.
Whoa.
First, before I start talking, get my wrench and then remember that
I was not ready. Hi.
that's how thing goes up here, huh?
Remember that episode on the Jamie Foxx show, and he was like, he called as he was himself, but he was not himself. He was somebody named Tyrone, and he called the hotel looking for fancy.
He showed the fuck did. I seen that episode.
Yeah, that was weird to me too.
But see, that's what I'm saying. That's what billionaires will do. Like they'll throw it in your face. It's like once they got wind of this movie coming out, it was too much. So they gonna take his ass, clone him, and throw him back out there to the world and make a mockery of him. Like that's what I be thinking sometimes. Cause like, what? How the fuck he just changed like that? Just like Gucci Man. Gucci Man, whole motherfucking head he got a square line and like mine. His shit, he never had this. He got an oval head. You know what I'm saying? We grew up on Gucci. You can't tell me what this motherfucker don't look like. And then now he got the square head, the square lining, the chin strap. Like now he got a beard now. Like, come on, man.
I will say, Jamie Foxx probably lost a lot of weight when he was sick, but when I seen that video again, when dude was showing that he was out in the street, even though I thought that was of somebody else anyway, he did look healthy.
Now look, how he that healthy and then he come back a week.
Right.
That's just like my dreads, right? I come back like, yeah, y'all cut my hair. And then the next week I got a head full of hair. Like, come on, man. Like,
to be honest, you don't look like your profile picture. I'm trying. You ain't clone? You sure you ain't clone?
Listen, and to an extent, I kind of leave because
y'all, hey, this is me. I don't do all them filters and shit. A lot of y'all ain't y'all.
I was talking crazy because you had longer hair.
But just Jay, she don't even know she clone because I'm married to her right now. She don't even know this is a clone right here. She don't even know.
You have reached.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and drop down. Y'all got it. Mm-mm.
Yeah, she don't even know.
All right, so if we're doing like the whole conspiracy thing, or we're not, but you know we always got to slide down that block. What if he wanted, like, what if this was a stipulation for this movie actually coming out? Because the timing is right, right?
That what he did come out around, and when he did that video, that was the day it came out.
Let's talk about it. Oh, we're talking about clones, and then here's a movie called Clone Tyrone or whatever, bars. And then bruh is, you know what I'm saying? Like the timing is just so right. So what if he had to do whatever that was in order for this part to happen?
Another thing, I was looking at a video. I think all viral access had it, and he was
Hey,
he was showing how remember when Jamie Foxx didn't get allowed, they wouldn't let him into Cardi B birthday party. This year, was it this year? Anyway, they didn't let him into that. He was like, what if he was already cloned and they didn't recognize him? He was like, because you notice Cardi B never came out and said anything. Cardi B talk about everything. You know what I'm saying? She didn't apologize or nothing. They were saying, what if they didn't recognize him? Because who don't know Jamie Foxx?
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, I knew a girl when I was younger, and she had no idea who James Brown was. That shit tripped me out.
Everybody knows. Okay.
I'm going on mute.
Not James.
Oh shit! What's wrong with this nigga, bruh? That nigga said, "Yeah, James Brown." I'm thinking he's gonna say Michael Jackson or something.
Not James.
Man, you funny as hell, my tree.
Yes,
Let's go.
He probably telling the truth though. He probably did fucking serious.
No, I'm dead serious, man. She had no idea who it was. Like, I couldn't believe that shit. I'm like, you don't know who that is? She was like, no. I was like, hey, you don't know who that is? She was like, no.
Like, absolutely not. Now that you do that, that's crazy though.
You should have did the whole roll back, you know, like walking and throwing the robe off your shoulder.
But everybody knows James Brown and Michael Jackson though. Come on.
And Prince.
Hey, man, I
I've been telling people before. Pay attention. Start paying attention to what's going on out here. You're gonna start seeing some weird ass shit.
I'm already seeing it.
Right.
Doing weird shit. Women killing their kids and shit. That shit is
Oh,
not.
wait a minute. Did you know Congress had a meeting today about UFOs?
Yeah, I just played it.
Oh,
yeah,
obviously.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All the conspiracies coming true.
And like, why wouldn't it be a thing?
Look at this shit.
Because we too busy trying to worry about why Carly lied.
Great. Not Carly Rochambeau Russell.
Look at this shit. The family of a North Carolina woman say she was killed by a man's wife after he invited her to his house.
Oh, yeah, I seen that.
You look in the comments, they'll tell you in the comments that it's an 8-minute voicemail of the husband and the wife torturing her, telling her they about to kill her. He went out, met her in the club or met her, and she finally went over there to go see him. She didn't know he was married. And he that's fucked up.
I do think they put some in the air to make people extra aggressive and stuff, like, because I've been thinking that, but you know, with chemtrails and everything.
That girl knew. That girl was
made like that. You be a little too aggressive.
Let's go, Taurus.
Excuse me.
You be a little too aggressive sometimes, gang.
See, we not finna go there. We're not finna go there.
You just man.
It's sweet as pie.
Right.
You'll turn up quick.
Yeah, if I believe in something. If I believe in something,
I see it coming. Following back in 1995, and we quote, "I have a foreboding of an America in my children's or grandchildren."
Every year or two, I read some story about you, and
I ain't playing no cold shit. Look at this shit. Father and stepmother arrested after police find 6 children starved, beaten, and locked in cages. What the fuck is y'all doing? These not real people, G. These not real fucking people.
No, how about the lady who hired a hitman to kill her 3-year-old?
That's what I'm saying. How you hire a hitman to kill your 3-year-old?
That ain't funny, but that's shit.
Come on, G. Oh my
Like
god.
not a hitman, bro.
Listen, it's not funny, but I'm saying.
Like, how do you even place that order, bro? Like, yo,
on a website. It's a whole website.
I need a
FBI website to send
my
your
third
ass off like it sent her dumb ass off.
But I'm like, how do you make that order? Yeah, I got a job for you.
Oh yeah, y'all do, baby.
Right. How old? How old do they have to be?
But look though, that's what I'm saying. Nothing possesses y'all. We see this shit every day. You see this shit in other hoods that people doing weird shit. Ain't nobody stopped and said, "Hey, yo, I'm cool, bro."
They can't. They are not. They're high. Okay, some of these people, again, this is their assignment to be these people in this lifetime, whatever. Some people are hijacked spiritually, autopilot, just like with alcohol, people black out. Why wouldn't that be true for violence or anything else? Like I was saying the other day when we was on live, just like people get triggered with epilepsy, they see certain light patterns and they seize up. Why wouldn't that be the same exact thing when it comes to aggression or depression or whatever?
I'm not gonna lie, we don't know what they spraying on our weed. I ain't gonna quit though, but we don't know what they spraying on our weed.
I'm rolling this shit up. Fuck you,
You might want to quit.
Because I'm telling you, look, until I see a motherfucker say or it go viral where they hit the weed and the motherfucker like all of that shit.
But again, what they gotta do?
Man, until then, I'm cool. G, y'all can't scare us with the weed. That's why they had to let the shit go legal.
No, they putting fentanyl in it now. You gotta
I'm
watch
not
you
getting that from the dispensary. I got a whole motherfucking brother I get my shit from. I'm A-OK. Like shit, I ain't putting that dispensary. That shit might got some little cat piss on it or something.
I mean, the dispensary weed was pretty. You know what? I should have known better because that sativa was smoking good.
That shit medicinal. Like it just tastes too medicine-y. Like it don't got that real tree. You know what I'm saying? That real, man.
I don't know. I smoked it though.
You know, I got the real drug dealer weed. You know what I'm saying?
You said a rug deal? Out of the carpet? That's what's up.
Look at that shit. It's already on my thumb. Man.
Wait a minute.
Incriminate myself.
You hear me? I smoke that good ganja over here.
When you hear me coughing, just think I got a cold.
My screen is broken. I'm about to go walk my hummingbird. I'll be right back.
Hummingbird.
The fuck?
He said, wait a minute.
Yeah. Who? Oh yeah, give her 300 seconds.
No.
Give her 300.
Nah, y'all good. No, but that's why they try to make, they try to make weed evil, and they try to make movies that, you know what I'm saying, dumb it down and make it seem like you're an idiot or you just gonna eat all day and be lazy. That's why they portray it like that, because it's medicinal. Whereas they glamming up fentanyl and popping pills and lean and all that, they glorifying that. And that's literal chemicals that they remixing, coming up with different concoctions.
Every time you drink it, it affects your liver.
We've been in
every time.
I mean, you can eat
bad
food.
They got time to lose a lot of money on that shit because motherfuckers is not giving up the weed, G.
Man, I'm not no quitter. So I'm not. No, I'm not.
She feel like she be rolling stogies, don't she? I'm not no quitter. I'm straight.
You're a Mexican.
Smoking. I'm on that. You putting the S's, the H's on them. The H's on them. I'm not cool at all. She like, I ain't no cool at all.
Right.
I'm like,
Period.
Fine.
oh man.
Oh my. Nah, but
Check it out though. I think Just Jay is an NPC.
Excuse me.
I think you're an NPC.
Name calling is not nice. What is that?
A non-playable character.
You won 2 times in Mortal Kombat. Now I'm an NPC.
damn.
Dog shit out of Mortal Kombat.
Oh my mom.
No,
To the meat and potato.
Nigga didn't want to play with me no more. He left the game like
it's too easy. Let me get up out of here. It's too
he
easy.
left me that way. Teach
Damn.
me.
Damn. He made you let you die, all your men.
Over the old wound.
Damn.
Hey, I tell you, in your knowledge, did you see the little DLC trailer for Homelander and all them on that new Mortal Kombat?
Oh, I already pre-ordered the new Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, me too, man.
How do they make 2 before they make 1?
Not pre-order.
You got PS5?
Yeah. Yo, tell I'm about to show you something.
Yeah, why you ain't tell us, man?
You don't want to fuck.
No, why they make 2 before they make 5 though?
You don't want to make. You don't want to make.
Destroy both of y'all.
You don't want to be our friend.
Can nobody answer that? Why they make Mortal Kombat 2 before they make Mortal Kombat 1?
You lying. Let's sit down.
You mean one?
Oh, G, that's what I'm
No,
saying.
Mortal Kombat 1 is just coming out.
Jay, just Jay.
Jay, they starting it over because Liu Kang then took over the damn realm now. What is wrong? He's a fire god. Where are you
I
been?
need you to not be so trapped into the Mortal Kombat world that you know the whole storyline.
Yeah.
I mean,
They was about to
play the game.
But your knowledge, you got a PS5, right?
Since it came out, huh?
You got a PS5, right?
I got PS5.
You better get one of these.
What's that?
That's an external storage.
Oh yeah, where you get that from?
Which one you got, my tree?
Get it on Amazon.
Oh yeah, how much was it? Like 50, 60 bucks?
Man, it's on sale right now for $89. You better get it.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely, because that bitch probably like 300.
What you got, a digital one or one you got use CDs?
No, you gotta open up your PS5 and install it.
I'm talking about what PS5. I got the digital one. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, I got the disc.
Which one? I like the digital one.
I got the
digital.
Listen.
I'll be telling people get the digital because what's gonna happen is this is gonna be hard to find. Like that shit ain't popular like it was. Like you better get the digital shit.
Plus they scratch up. If anybody ever know anything about CDs.
Yep, and then your red eye gonna go out, and then you gonna have to buy your because it happened to me. Like I was used to have a disc on the Xbox One. When I started when we go back to play Grand Theft Auto, all the guys on the game, my motherfucking game taking forever to load up. I gotta keep resetting it. It ain't loading up because the eye ain't working. Like it's going. I done had the Xbox probably like 3 years or something. So I just said fuck it. I just started going digital. So I just download all my shit right to my shit. I just get an external look.
But you know what with the Blu-ray, like the Blu-ray coding is they don't scratch up as easy as they used to. But I just tell people to go digital because disc is not that shit ain't popular no more for real. Like everybody downloading anyway.
Yeah, nobody got no CDs.
It was funny because the digital was cheaper anyway.
If you believe we have crashed.
This the alien right here. You was talking about just
yeah.
I dare you to try and stop me from going into a women's bathroom. It will be the last mistake you ever make. I dare you to try and stop a transgender woman in my presence from the
American Medical.
I dare you to try and stop me from going into a women's bathroom. It will be the last mistake you ever make. I dare you to try and stop a transgender woman in my presence from using the bathroom. It will be the last mistake you ever make. This is a call to action and a call to arms to everybody within the United States that are scared, worried, have children that are transgender, lesbian, bi, or gay. This is a call to action. You need to arm up. Plain and simple. I dare you to try and
just to go to the fucking bathroom.
And he gonna get the rights just because.
I'm
And that's
saying,
crazy.
like,
I don't want to be in no bathroom with no man.
daughter or my son got one time to tell me that the opposite sex or the same sex, I don't give a fuck what sex it is. If a reptile, I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm beating the soul out that motherfucker. You better not kids, none of that shit. I'm cool. I'm humble, all that. When you touch shit I love, I'm gonna over snap. It ain't gonna be nothing you can do. Nothing.
Nothing. But I mean, but he basically, but he basically telling like anybody out there, like, I'll probably like shoot you for real if you try to stop me. Like, if you say something to me, I'll probably that's what he's saying.
He
Like,
got rights. He got rights.
yeah.
They have more rights than we do.
He's abusing them. Because you know what just happened? He probably wrote something online and somebody said you shouldn't go in the bathroom or whatever, and he made a video. And that's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, this internet has gave people that do not need a voice a fucking voice.
That's what Jamie Foxx been saying though.
But
did you see Jess Hilarious getting into it with the transgender community because they mad at her for being a woman, and she said some real shit. Y'all mad? We bleed on a monthly. Do this, do that. Y'all don't do that. We. Speaking of little friendship, but I'm just saying, I felt her like y'all talking about cisgender. No, we're women. Fuck you mean
What is cis? What is that? What is? I keep saying
that's what the and then you notice they changed it from transvestite to transgender. Let's talk about it.
Yep, they did. They sure did. I seen that shit.
What is happening?
But I'm with knowledge though. If you know what I'm saying, if my nieces, I ain't got no kids, but my nieces, if one of them go in the bathroom and there's a dude in there, he getting stole on.
We know how they drug in the doggone sharks in Florida.
Yeah.
Sharks down there house for gold.
And we living in a fucked up ass world.
Do you want to get attacked by a shark that's high?
Hell no.
Maybe.
But see, I ain't got that problem because you ain't gonna see me deep diving. I ain't gonna be doing none of that shit. I don't do none of that. I don't do none of that. I don't do none of that white people shit.
Not white people. If the shark is on coke, he ain't worried about me because he's geeking. So I might have a chance.
But you know they attack when they smell blood.
But they ain't gonna smell mine. I'm staying my ass on land. I'm staying my ass on land.
Alligators getting in people's house. In Florida, it's some weird stuff happening in Florida. You think they got a plan out there?
Just stay on land. Shit.
You mean
Bermuda Triangle?
Like what?
Remember that man that ate up his neighbor? Off the bath salts. He ate his face.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That was the clown. They tried to say it was bath salts.
Right.
But
still,
a white man out here killed his whole family and the dog and killed himself.
Not the dog.
He killed the dog on everything. He popped all their ass, then popped himself.
I guess the dog was a witness, huh?
Shit. The dog wouldn't. Hey man, people do be saying that they dogs be talking. So in his mind, the dog was a witness. He had to go.
That's fucked up.
That barking they're doing. But yeah, people be hijacked, yo. Like, think about the people that say, now I wouldn't have considered this years ago, but think about the people that say, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. Like, what happened? Oh boy, that what was it? That police officer or security that popped old boy at the Fruitvale station out here. Y'all remember
Oh,
that
Yeah,
that
Fruitvale.
movie Fruitvale Station?
Yeah.
yeah.
Wasn't he one of the ones?
What was his name? I forget. Morris or something like that. I know you're talking
Yeah,
about. Yeah.
yeah.
Movies.
Um, didn't that guy say that he didn't know? Like, I don't know what happened. Man, what you mean? This is your job. You do this. You're scheduled today. You're on the. You know what I'm saying?
On the
You're
clock.
doing this because you know what you're doing. What do you mean you didn't know that it was that side? You know what I'm saying? Like just little weird stuff when they be like, I didn't know. Some of these fools probably don't because they being hijacked
Listen,
spiritually and then
he
they come back too.
listen. He gonna know when his ass get to jail. He gonna know. Like, oh shit, I
I
shouldn't have
mean,
did
that's
what I did. But then you got to
that's
think like a lot of people they didn't been,
Confirmation.
but a lot of people they didn't been in court and they didn't like the judge and been like I know you full of shit. Like you know what you did. Like cut that shit out. Like
yeah,
motherfucker, you trying to plead it, but a lot of people they plead insanity so they won't go to jail. You know what I'm saying?
right,
They want to
right,
go to
right.
the mental institution because in the mental institution you get treated. You know what I'm saying? Like you can walk around, you can go outside, you can do all that.
You
Yeah,
get free drugs.
Yeah.
let's go. Yeah, these people, some of them, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm a plead insanity after something like that too. But
Right.
some of these fools really be like, what happened? I don't know what, huh?
I mean, I had
What
a
I
few
do?
blackouts, I saw red, I saw black, but it was like,
Yeah.
Your ass a clone.
Yeah. I was
Talk about it.
say that.
Let's talk about it.
I was about to say that you a clone. That's it. You like, oh no, I was just walking
they
down the
be like
street, but
you,
yeah.
they be like you karate kicked that. I was like, for real? No, when I threw the girl through the window, I was like, I don't remember. I probably like slung her that way, but I didn't throw her. Y'all exaggerate now.
Wait a
I don't
minute.
remember. I don't
I
even
told you.
remember.
I told you your ass was a clone. I told you.
Wait a minute.
I told
Exactly.
you they
That's
were
so
clone.
my
Your
case.
ass a clone.
Wait a minute. Now I don't remember throwing a lady through a window, but
I
Bro,
yeah,
did.
motherfucker through
She
a
didn't
window.
fall through it. I know that much.
Then you talking about some you remember seeing red. That your ass went into calculation mode. They didn't
right.
program you. You didn't your
Yeah,
ass.
not a
That's
true
what I'm telling
story.
you. You a
Well,
clone.
that's the rule. I said when we see
So
red,
I'm gonna start
and we
paying
see it's
attention
black.
and listening to a lot of people. Y'all motherfuckers ain't real, G.
Some of
Dang.
y'all ain't real, and neither are
Not
you.
y'all.
Some of y'all ain't real.
I'm telling you, him and King Genocide look like the same person.
You got me
I'm
fucked
Shit.
up.
finna do a
Shit.
live on all of you
Yeah,
after this.
no, I'm gonna do a live on them who
Everybody
clone knowledge.
want to go
Damn.
on live. Shit, my Tristan already said he wants to be cloned. So hey, I done
Man,
already
I
said.
need somebody to help me around here.
Dude,
Yeah.
if you saw your own clone right now, nigga, you shit on yourself.
I'll be the happiest person on the planet. Stop playing with me.
Shit, I'll be
Nigga,
doing her hair and
fuck
everything.
up
Like,
out of here.
I'll be
they
happy
gotta wear
as
it
fuck,
like this.
man. I'm playing.
Man, I'm looking like, man, if you out here, how many motherfucking else's is it, man? Hell no.
Now that
Yeah.
movie was deep though, and it was crazy where they
I
had
like
the locations. Like one of them, it was all in the hood, but it was under the church and under the bodega, and you know what I'm
it.
saying? Like you never do know what's going
Chicago,
on. In there.
said Chicago, LA, Detroit.
Yeah.
And what did they do in the 80s? Was it the 80s? What did they do in the 80s? They dropped dumpsters full of, you know what I'm saying, machine guns and all kinds of weapons and drugs and just,
Crack.
you know what I'm
Crack.
saying? And let y'all have at it.
Hey, why
Ronald
it gotta
Reagan.
be y'all?
Richard Nixon.
Because it was Chicago, wasn't it?
I wasn't smoking crack, and neither was my parents.
I didn't say you guilty.
I know.
Stop.
Wait a minute. Is knowledge up there shape shifting?
Wait a minute.
He had moved in 5 minutes.
Oh,
He still look. He ain't reacted to nothing.
oh shit.
That's because I was texting. See, the thing about me is I still heard you. You can't
Hell
multitask.
yeah.
It's
You a
out best
clone.
with That was,
No,
look, that was a deep ass. I was
no.
text and I
Hey,
was just
no, fuck all that. Something took over, nigga. Fuck all that.
right.
He was ordering some J's. Nah, he was ordering some J's right quick.
That was, I gotta finish this text right quick. Hold up.
I had to finish that text.
Pop my shit right quick. Hold up.
Mm-hmm. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But no, I thought that was Chicago where they did that at. That's why I said y'all.
What Reagan? Reagan brought that to the hood, but I don't think it was just Chicago. You know what?
Not
Chicago.
That's an experiment, Jay. Why
I'm
would
saying.
they bring dope to the hood? How did these niggas even become dope dealers and big drug kingpins?
I'm not doubting
you. Niggas in the hood.
I'm not doubting.
And we never sell
We
it.
never went to Columbia. We couldn't.
You and your clone side. What's going on? Like, I'm not doubting.
Whoa.
I'm just saying.
Listen though. Listen,
What's
check it out.
wrong?
Though. Listen. The government brought the drugs.
Yes, they did.
Mm-hmm.
They set the drug dealers in the communities and flooded it with the dope and then gave the police a job. That is a fucking experiment.
How about projects was an experiment that people never really, when they tore them down, people are like, why they tear down the project? Why they tear down the projects? Right.
Or a project. This shit is over.
Exactly. So they put us all together in one little spot, experimented with the food stamps and the in your business stuff, and then set them out to the world. And these people don't even really, half of them didn't even really get to learn how to deal in the real world. So now you got all of this going on. People ain't paying attention to that. I be paying attention to the stuff like that. Like,
and bird's eye.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go.
I was just gonna say, you put some. I lived in the projects for a lot of years. I wasn't born and raised, but I lived there for a lot of years. So I'm looking at these people like you put them in civilized, like that's like putting them in general population from the holdings, the little private room thingy. Like what? They don't know how to live. They so used to living off minimum wage or food stamps. Then you put them out there and they got to you now. It's like y'all ain't even get them. That's why I didn't want to be on food. Don't get disclaimer. I don't think nothing with food stamps. And if I had some, I would be using them. But that's not nothing you was never supposed to depend on. And people didn't get that and still don't get that to this day. When they take that away, I wonder. Y'all finish that for me because I think y'all know where I was going.
No, I know where you going with that, and I feel you. That's real shit.
It felt good. I ain't lived in low income since I've been out here. It feels so good. Look, market rate rent is a mug, but it feels so good to be like, I have market rate rent. You feel me?
Right.
Instead of saying I'm living somewhere where I got to pay $1 a month and I really got it easy, but I'm sitting up here living like I got it hard, or I'm just overdoing it and taking advantage of the whole situation. It's just like, I don't know. I think I stay to myself a lot because I'm not like a lot of people.
No, definitely not.
I mean, even if you look at, what I'm saying, bird's eye view, the way that they position any projects anywhere, you can tell. You know what I'm saying? If you were in a helicopter or an airplane and you look down at the city, you can tell where the projects are, and it don't matter what state you're in. Just the way they're shaped and the way they are situated, you know what I mean? So kind of like a mice, like a maze. When they, like you were saying, now they throw them mice in there and let them see who's gonna get to the end of the maze. Those projects be a maze when you look down at it. It'd be crazy.
That's just so what you think about the Bird Box? They did a Bird Box Barcelona. What you think about that first movie? Did you see that?
I seen the first one, I seen the second one.
Yeah, the Bird Box. Because I had my own interpretation of it too. I feel like all movies are subliminals. I've been feeling like that forever. So I just felt like once they saw, they went crazy because you're not supposed to see what they're doing to you. You know what I'm saying? They doing all this around you. They want you to be blindfolded to the fact. But once you see and something end up happening to you because you saw something you wasn't supposed to see. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I think will happen to Obama. Obama's chef.
I wanted some flavor.
You think that's what happened to who?
Obama's chef.
Some flavor.
His chef came up missing, and they found him in a river or some shit. They found him in the river or some shit, and I honestly think he either found something or, it was some homosexual shit, because they got some shit going on with the white dude. White dude came out and said he gave Barack Obama fellatio at the Comfort Inn in Gurnee, Illinois.
Not the Comfort.
Damn.
I seen him. I seen him the other day.
So a transgender male decided to go into a women's bathroom exposing his private parts while women and children were around. But this guy must have forgot that this is in Los Angeles. This is the fucker, and they don't play that here. It's pretty sad these women have to do the job of a man by taking the trash out, but you can see this.
Them other countries don't play that weird shit.
Them look like men beat them up.
No, them women.
No, them women.
I'm saying they look like men.
No, them women.
Tear that ass up.
Yeah, that's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait, okay. I wasn't even looking.
They going too
What?
far, letting them come into our bathrooms and stuff, and they going to look too far. Like, okay, everybody have feelings, and they feelings valid because you ain't gotta live their life. My daughter is a lesbian, so I ain't got nothing against them. But I bet she knows she a girl. You just put it to you like that.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, man, people could pick and choose what they want to do, but then you got to ask them, what is the end goal? Two women or two men being together is no life into that, and it is honestly, it goes against the natural order of creation. So it's really a form of human extinction. It really, because now it's a society of this shit. And if all men got with men and all women got with women, that's the end of us. That's the end of us. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So what? It's you got men want to be women, you got women want to be men. You got females that's dykes. They females, but they dress like men, but they hate men. Like, what the fuck?
Right. And men hate them too. So that's what I
issue a little bit. Like, that's something ain't right. Like,
that's what I be having to tell my daughter. Like, you can't just, cause she back in Chicago, you can't just be walking around like you a triple op. You feel me? Men not gonna like you because they scared you gonna take their girl. People that have a phobia not gonna like you because they just have a phobia. Like, you got a lot of negatives. Don't be just walking down the street out there.
Yo, dog, that wet shit.
Yeah, some people they're traumatized into a lifestyle that I can't speak, but it might be with some people, it might be like a coping mechanism to some type of trauma that happened, whether they were abused or something.
They didn't clone Sun Kids, man.
They done clone. Who you say?
They didn't clone Sun Kids. She over there talking about some right in the back of the head. That motherfucking calibration back on.
Fuck all that. I just want to be cloned. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, why do you keep saying that, bro?
Just give me an assistant for. I don't have to be cloned. Because you know what? I can answer that. I can answer that because I could use another me. You know why? Because I don't know how I like it done or how I want it done or how I need it done. But I don't want no
feel real. It's gonna take you out.
I don't want no clones. That's weird. It
was like 7 Tyrones. I don't want 7 of me.
You gotta understand how competitive. Listen, you have to understand how competitive you are. You have to understand the mentality you you reach when you get angry.
Yeah, you talking about in
That's
general.
that same motherfucker gonna do that same shit to you, and you know how crazy you can get, bro. You're gonna be a damn near a little scared of yourself, G.
I'm not crazy.
Like, come
No,
on,
I'm gonna
man.
love myself, bro. We're gonna be kicking it. We're gonna be taking
I'm
over the
not
world. We're
crazy.
gonna take over the world.
He
We're
gonna
gonna
stab
take over
your
the
ass
world.
knowing he a clone, and he gonna take over your life.
I don't want no clone. I just want another me.
We're gonna take over the world, knowledge. Me and my clone, bro. We're gonna be kicking it.
I wonder what the percentage is of like not so much fraternal, but identical twins. What is the percentage of them really excited about their clone
My
versus
bro is
wanting
twin.
the
They love
individuality?
twins. Love being twins. Well,
My
most
brother
of
is
them.
Not
twin.
all
My
of them.
bro right here, he right here, he a twin, but they not identical, but he a twin.
My daddy mama was a twin. Well, yeah, she was.
I'm
But
talking about
but you know that should
identical
be
though.
private because they say it's still one consciousness, but it splits. Like
Yeah.
Right,
that shit crazy.
fraternal, different, but identical. I'm talking about identical solely.
I know my boy Keith and
A
Kevin, they
lot
like
of
that.
them,
Like,
some of them
I know
love it, and
somebody
a
got
lot of them
triplets.
they want their own identity.
I've never really met any twins that wasn't happy about being twins. I even look at Didi twins. They still dress alike.
Right.
yeah,
They
I
so
mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. They twins. I
yeah,
mean,
right.
Yeah,
Even
man.
Tia and Tiara
they
now,
just
I don't know. I think they might have
huh?
changed a little bit, but marriage, family. But
Yeah.
even when they was younger,
Yeah.
you could tell they was close.
Yeah, it's like like he says like it's better than like a regular brother. It's like it's like your twin brother. It's
Yeah, yeah,
like a
right.
better you looking at. You know what I'm saying? Like
The
a
same
better
meal,
person,
or
but it's the
another
same.
meal.
Like
Yeah.
yeah. You know,
Yeah, my
I mean, I
man,
understand connection,
my
but in
because
terms of being a
they
clone,
wouldn't make it twin.
my boy
I get
Kevin,
what
he
you're
got
saying about
Quint.
they still clone. Right.
My boy Kevin, he got Quints. Like, so it's 5 girls, man, and that
He had him
shit
at one
blew my
time.
mind. Yeah, yeah,
He an alien.
got
He a fallen entity.
yeah. Hell no,
And you can't have that. That's not real.
man. That
No,
is real.
I was
For that, I was just gonna say that man for that. So yeah.
I was just talking shit. But 5 babies at one time, that boy seeming strong as hell.
Man,
That boy
listen,
got
His sister
power.
got 3. I
Huh?
mean, she got 3 under 3.
did
That
they
boy
have a
was.
sister
No,
too?
wait. Let me take that back. She has
You
5
talking about
children.
niggas Titans? That's how
No,
Titans
yes,
have babies.
she
What the
has
fuck wrong
5
with them?
children. She has 5 children, but she has triplets, so she has 5 under 3.
Animals can only do that. That boy animalistic.
Yeah,
listen. They
triplets.
said like when I was reading up on that, they said that like that it's very rare for anybody to have Quints. So like finding that shit out, but see they grown, they 18 now. All his girls is 18 now, but I remember when he called and told me that shit, he was having 5. I'm like, damn. I'm like,
I'd have
that's
went and
crazy.
got my blood checked. I'd have went and got my blood checked after that.
Did
It usually happen in them foreign, them third world countries.
I'd have been like, yeah, I gotta get my blood checked because I didn't have quintuplets.
Not quintuplets, but
I
that's what I'm
can't
saying. Like
even
some people are, they have assistance in having multiples,
Right,
as
right,
opposed to it being
right.
natural. You feel me? Like
What you mean?
triplets, okay, but some people that have quintuplets and sextuplets, and they have eggs inserted in several eggs at one time, put into the uterus to see if they fertilize, and whichever ones
They
pop,
really
they
be wanting
pop.
that baby. They really be wanting that baby. That's how they get them.
They be wanting one baby, but they
No,
might
some
end up
of
with
them
all
really
them
be wanting
things.
it. Like for
Right.
instance, CJ So Cool when Royalty when they got her her in vitro, she wanted twins, a boy and a girl. They design the kids nowadays.
Right.
What the fuck?
Some
She got
people
what she
want
wanted.
twins, and they
Man,
might end up with quintuplets.
They say, well, I don't know if I believe. I don't care about Beyonce pregnancy and whether she was
man,
pregnant or
just
not.
put your dick in her bus and keep it moving. What is going
Listen,
on?
but they say Blue Ivy was designer.
Wait, what?
So these people are clones. Blue
You
Ivy
gotta
is a
believe
fucking
she wasn't. You gotta believe that Beyonce didn't have her probably to believe that, but I don't care. I never cared that much.
Beyonce was never pregnant.
I never cared that much to really get into that though. They was like her stomach folded up. I was like, y'all looking too hard.
Not folded.
Her stomach didn't fold up. Her shit sat down. Her shit folded right up. Motherfucker, like what the?
I was like, I don't know. I didn't see when it originally happened.
Fuck most 99. Fuck that. 100% of women, every pregnant woman that's big like that, always put that motherfucking hand behind here to brace themselves, and then they fall, they sit back, like they ease back and sit down. That motherfucker sat straight down, belly just squished a little bit.
Right,
It
creased and everything, but they be met. See, Wendy Williams is live, so I would have had to see that live because you know they be altering stuff nowadays. So
I believe she was pregnant, man. That baby just looked too much like her.
I mean, Candy Burris baby looked like her. But she didn't have it. They saying that a surrogate had it. They saying she wasn't
in front of you right now. You wouldn't there.
No, I can't, bro. I can't fuck up what I got going on. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, man.
Let's go.
And I'm locked in, my dude. So
let's go.
And it's crazy because I done had a lot of friends that are like messed around. I'm like, I don't understand, bro. Like it's easy to just not do it and walk away. Flash over. Look, I'll be flashing my ring in public. I don't give a fuck.
Earth sign, sir. You're Earth sign, sir. That's how we rock.
Yeah, for sure.
Settle down. But I mean, it's true. Like Earth signs, we anchor in. We 10 toes down. We 10 toes and your toes and them toes. We anchor to the Titanic.
Even if our toes ain't down.
It's default. So that's why we don't understand it. Other signs, they like, what's the problem?
You know, when I was little, I didn't really like
don't understand it because I'm gonna break that shit down and I'm gonna have you rethinking your whole birth chart.
I love my birth chart, nigga. All I know is I'm Capricorn.
Birth chart.
But when I was little, I didn't really like too much believe in that. But then I got older and I'm like, you know what? Certain signs do act different. Like I didn't been around too many people to know that. Like being around like other Capricorns, like we do have that like we don't give a fuck mentality, but we like you can't tell us shit. We stubborn. We are stubborn, bro. So like
I know some Leos and some Cancers that don't give a fuck. So that's what I'm saying, bro. That shit be fixated. Everybody don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just about I'm a Capricorn. Like, what is a Capricorn?
It be some different levels.
Hold on.
It's just different levels, man.
If you study maritime law is the law of the ocean. Study maritime law. If you look at all them motherfucking zodiacs, those are sea creatures. They sea creatures or some type of clone. The Sagittarius is a man on a horse, a minotaur with a damn. But like, what are we talking about? Why would you want to worship that? If you saying you that means you're worshiping that. Yes, you are, because you're proclaiming to be a Capricorn, a Cancer, a Scorpio, whatever it is pertaining, whatever it is, blue head Taurus. Yeah,
I'm gonna go.
The energy, sir.
Yeah, you damn near do look like a little bull down there.
Hey, you should see me when I'm mad.
Goddamn. But no, it's to an extent.
Why would if I'm a Cancer, right? If I'm so-called a Cancer, right? Why would I want to be a crab? Why would I want to be a crab, G? Why would I want to move from side to side? Why would I listen? It ain't even about being your fault. We got to start going back into the ancient times. We got to start studying where this shit came from. Who invented this shit and why?
We'll never know.
Don't be no crab, man. You act like a crabby
thing. It's gonna tell you that I think it's 3rd century or some shit.
Look, I ain't gonna lie though. I know a lot of Cancers, and y'all do act alike. Y'all do. Y'all emotional
because it's an energy. It's an energy. It ain't got nothing to do with crab.
It ain't about listen. I got the motion of a crab. So it's the emotion of a crab.
No, I'm saying y'all. No, a lot of y'all get real emotional, but at the same time, y'all don't show.
But why are you a human comparing yourself to
Thomas,
an animal?
look. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying characteristics. Look, he emotional now. That's why I called him Carl Thomas.
And
Motherfucking
I knew you
Went
would.
straight into them emotions, like shaking.
Nah.
I bet you that was your song too.
Hey,
Look,
it's
I'm just
energy.
saying
It's
though. I'm just saying though. Why being a human?
You don't
Look,
have
why being?
free will.
Listen, I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not denouncing the
Liar.
zodiac because I don't know all the principles behind it yet. I'm still looking into it, so I'm questioning it. I'm not dissing none of that shit because at the end of the day, I got one foot in, one foot out because some of that shit be real as fuck. It's like, how the fuck I was acting like this? But then on another foot, it's like, who the fuck is updating this shit every goddamn day?
Updating it.
So we must be some fucking clones or something. Like, why the fuck is this shit updating this shit? Who's updating
That just means you awakening it.
It's
You
a science.
seeing it more.
I want to
Because you're
clone.
paying attention and you doing your homework, your research. So you starting to see things that, like I always explain it like this. You know, they say we only use 10% of our brain. So they put stuff like mercury and all this stuff in the water and stuff, and it dumbs your brain down. Just imagine if you start seeing more than 10% of your brain, what else you can see? You're going to see stuff that the normal eye wouldn't see, that third eye. You feel me?
And I'm seeing that you are an NPC.
Ah, man.
Oh my God.
I just want to clone.
That's it.
This nigga really want to get himself cloned or something.
He's
So
right. I just need a
he like an evil
Not surprising me that a
final
Capricorn
boss.
be cloned. Let's talk about it.
Right.
The Capricorn wants
No,
to be
listen though. What is a Capricorn?
It's a goat. It's a goat.
Every
A
time
goat
my
is
tree
called
on
a
here,
Capricorn.
now I understand why you always be on here. Kill the time at work, don't it?
Yeah, yeah. When I'm at work, I be on this bitch. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, I be on this motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah. I know you do too. Yeah. Shit.
You know,
Yeah,
I've been
that's
going
how
live
you
on Instagram too. I've been going live on Instagram a lot lately. I got me a little community over there now.
You ain't on yeah, you do got a little follow. You ain't on Threads yet?
Oh,
Threads. What? You don't know about Threads?
it's too much shit to download.
Oh,
What the fuck is that?
listen. So I feel like Mark finna do Elon like he did Tom. Take over. Threads is like Twitter. I love it. Especially when I can't sleep at night and I just be shouting in my head. It like you would do on Twitter. I do it on Threads.
So it's the same thing.
Yeah.
You're a fucking clone. You're a fucking clone.
You know
What's
what?
the difference between Twitter and Threads? What's the fucking difference?
I got them both.
Exactly.
But I don't go over there because I could just go straight from Instagram because it's an Instagram app. That's why everybody's sending you friend requests again. They're not sending you friend requests again. That's the Threads, but they still had to work it out because it just really came out. But he looking at me like, I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. But okay. But anyway,
I'm finna go live on Jay. I'm finna go live on Jay after this.
I put the weed down, dang.
That Just JTV is a fucking NPC.
Damn.
Bars.
I'm
Let's
sorry.
go. That was some bars.
You know what? That just made me sleepy.
Now you
I'm trying to shut down. Take it down low.
shut down.
Subject.
Almost choked on his damn cookie, man. Man, you almost, that's crazy. You about to shut down?
I just woke up again.
But honestly, though.
Hold on.
Not again.
Help.
Wait.
Your ass glitching, gang.
Not glitching. What's wrong with sleep? See, no, because
you just said you sleepy, then you just said you just woke up. Your ass is glitching.
I was being funny about the second sleepy part, but I did just wake up.
There.
I'm not sleepy yet. Now, if I leave out the house and go do something, I probably will be sleepy when I come back because all the energy that I just wasted. I mean, or
That's
just
like, remember the Matrix? He was like, "You want to learn Taekwondo?" He was like, "Yeah." Then he hit the button, bloop. He knew Taekwondo just that fast. So Jay, let me find out.
Yeah,
I mean, I am multi-talented. I don't know. I might. I have. You know what? I think I did Taekwondo one day.
But it was like, I just woke up. What the fuck?
She was like,
I
"Yeah." She
know
was like,
what
"I'm sleepy. I just woke up. Wait a minute."
I'm telling y'all, man, that lady hit her head at 5 points. Yeah, that shit was the most craziest. I'm telling you, I think I'm gonna do a short on my
What
Instagram and explain how I had my first run in with an NPC.
And at the end of it, put that video with the lady she has on that clown mask. All the single lady, you know that song "Single Ladies," Beyonce, and that
Why the
girl was
fuck
trying to do a routine, and she busted her head on that table. Do y'all remember that?
Oh yeah. Yeah. 'Cause that's it. Like, listen, I'm telling you, man, I can't stop telling this story. I can't. My boy know when some shit like that fuck me up, I'm gonna keep talking about it because I be fucked up. I saw that shit. You feel me? Nobody can tell me I was not high off exotic weed, none of that shit.
That's why I
I was
like having
hungry.
witnesses when crazy shit happened too.
That's what I'm saying. I was hungry. I took my goof ass across the street and got me something to eat. I don't have to drive because the shit right there. It's stupid to drive because you're gonna be in traffic, all that when you can just walk right here. So I
Right.
walked like 10 steps. So I
Yeah.
go over there. I ain't need my car keys, but I fucked around when I pulled my money out. I must have dropped my keys on the floor. The lady behind me, gang. She behind me, and it's another lady behind her. I'm paying for my shit. All I hear is Maknya. Oh damn. Gee, at first I thought a motherfucker. Listen, at first I thought a motherfucker came in there and gave somebody a two-piece and a two-piece biscuit, like meek mop, and they hit they shit on the thing. That's what I'm thinking. Cause I stepped back like, oh shit. Then I look, and ain't nobody hit her. She hit her fucking head on the counter, and I was at the counter. How in the fuck can you hit your head on the counter and you're standing behind me and you bend down to pick up my keys?
Where you going?
How the fuck do you
High
do
as
that?
hell, or she had a big ass heavy head.
Gee, listen, she was like 5'4", so there's no fucking possible way she was that long enough to even fucking reach to hit her head. I don't know. It was like
What
she
you saying,
glitched.
just
I don't know if she
shapeshifter?
glitched. Huh?
What you saying? What is a shapeshifter? I know y'all know. I mean, I know just from common sense, but like, who do y'all really?
No, this wasn't no shape shifting shit. This was some NPC Grand Theft Auto shit. Give my light again.
Watching it too much, you letting it get in your psyche.
Ain't letting get shit in my psyche. I'm too smart for that shit. Listen, I know what the fuck I saw. I don't play them weird ass, oh, I saw this and be making up some shit, man.
I don't believe you because I done seen some crazy shit.
I was paying for my food. I got some chicken tenders. Let me get my chicken tenders. But when the Mexican dude told me my price, I'm like, damn, G, did you get the meal? Like, what? I'm like, that don't sound like. He like, oh my God, I forgot your fries, the meal. We laughing and shit. Next thing you know, you hear the Maga. That's all you heard. Wow, damn. I literally was like, oh shit, because it scared me. I'm paying for my shit. That's like somebody just coming behind you and smack the damn thing on you, like, oh nigga, like what you doing? Like, but it was, and when I saw it was the old lady, she was like 55, 60 years old. She had gray hair and everything. You cannot tell me what I saw. And when this lady tried to pick up my keys, it was like she was kind of dazed a little bit. She couldn't grab them I started bending down trying to grab them. And she came up and gave them to me. She's like, "Yeah, you dropped your keys." I'm like, that's how she kept doing it. She was like, "You dropped your keys." Like she fucking wigged out for a minute. Then she came back. And was like, I'm like,
knocked her wrist out. What you mean?
I'm like, oh, hold on. I'm
got-
like, oh man, you ain't have to pick him up. I could have got him. You know what I'm saying? She was like, all right, you okay? Even the lady behind her was like, damn. Like everybody said, damn. So then when I'm like, you cool? She was like, oh, I'm okay. Oh, I hurt myself all the time. It's nothing. Then she ordered her food and went and sat down and was in her phone. Like she wasn't over there like, damn.
She knocked her noodles loose.
Man, her ass was a fucking phone. I watched her ass, G. Nobody can fucking tell me nothing different, G. I fucking seen that. It ain't, listen, don't mistake emotion for passion.
That's the way I feel about stubbornness.
That's what's wrong with you, bull-headed fraud.
See, I disagree with you.
Wait a minute.
I say that's the same way I feel about stubbornness. I was agreeing with you. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, okay, you was on over there.
Don't do that, because I look at stubbornness as determined. I had to tell my dad yesterday, like, I don't feel like stubborn is a negative, because I know when you call me stubborn, when I'm determined, because when I'm being stubborn, I'm being determined. It's either you can't tell me nothing, or I'm trying to do something. Period. So you can't, like, there's nothing unless you can give me like a way that's better than I'm used to accustomed doing, or my means of survival, then, because a lot of times people be telling you stuff you done already did. So I'll be like, yeah, okay.
I could program
you. Listen to this nigga here. I knew he worked for the government. I knew he worked for the government.
It's all about having that mental strength, that mental power, having to engage in conversation, learning how to lock in with somebody and able to manipulate the subconscious so the subconscious can take over the conscious, and that will leave you manipulated easily. Yeah, I just got your attention right there. See how you giggling?
No, you know what that reminded me of? Martin Lawrence. Listen, Martin Lawrence. No, listen. Did y'all see? You seen not Run. What was the first one? You So Crazy. And Martin Lawrence was talking about when he was getting high. Shit. Oh, You So Crazy. That's what that reminded me of. That's why I started laughing.
Yeah.
These niggas talking high. Talking about something. You knew you conscious.
I come off then and go on about all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was laughing at. You ain't programmed my mind, sir.
Yeah, I done programmed you. See, I did, because I made you go back into your mind and pick something out. I just took over your mind for a second. I captured your mind. I made you reminisce on a good time you had. You see what I'm saying?
I wasn't there.
Let's end the live. Let's end the live right now.
Shit, that was a movie.
I'm just talking shit.
I know.
Yeah, stubborn isn't always negative, even though it's always placed in a negative context. It's not necessarily negative. It just depends on what you're talking about. You could be stubborn as hell because you don't like to be broke. So you finna go make that money. I'm stubborn. I don't like to be broke. What the fuck? I'm going to work.
That's determined.
You know, like, I'm determined to finish this project. But fixed signs, which is, what is it? Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. They're fixed signs.
Listen, stop.
No, hell no, because you're about to break up. So hold on, sir.
We finna get booty, y'all.
What'd you say? No, he's so caught up in the name, and I'll let you have it because I'm way past the name. We're represented, and it's called Taurus, but bruh, it's so much bigger than the bull, dog. But look, fixed signs, those 4 signs, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio, they're fixed signs for a reason, and it's because we don't like change, which would mean we're stubborn. But that stubbornness, there's a method to everybody's madness. If a person is stubborn, it's because we locked in on what we gonna do, because we've already gone through 100 days prior. So to y'all, meaning anybody that's not a fixed sign, it looks like we just won't budge and we won't compromise. And it's like, bruh, do you know I just deliberated over this very thing for the last 2 weeks? I'm locked in. Hell no, you can't
I
sway
seen
me.
this coming when I was overthinking it 2 years ago.
Let's go.
I'm just
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
ain't seen shit. And if you did, you a clone. Cause how could you see it?
Where your clone at anyway? Genocide if you in the building.
You're a clone because of what? Would you say? Knowledge?
I'm a real person. I'm not a
You a
clone.
who?
I'm a real person. Y'all not real.
Because
Better than this motherfucker about 4 times. You couldn't get your words out. You was like, wee.
wait a minute. Who said that?
He don't like his fifth. He don't like his fifth blunt too. So y'all know he like super duper like tweaking and paranoid.
Now you know that's a clone. They don't even.
Right.
He ain't even.
Exactly. Who smokes
Yeah,
like
man,
that?
that's all I heard. That shit funny as hell. Hold on.
He,
Quit playing with me.
gang ain't even high. You know he a clone. He just. Let's go. Let's talk about it.
I done put my shit out for later and shit. This motherfucker done, his fifth one. Like, whoa.
Hey, hold on, man. Hold on, man.
The more you talk, the more I know you are clone, sir.
Right. Yeah, we're on to you, sir.
First of all, hold on.
Right.
First of all, my homie over here, so we matching blunts, so it
I
ain't.
don't see no another hand.
Look, clones, bruh.
You think I keep doing this for? What the fuck you think I'm doing this for? What you think I'm just
Blunt for
doing
blunt. Wait a minute. Not blunt for blunt. That's some clone shit.
You gotta
That's
raise your
clone.
hand to smoke the blunt.
Nah, that's clone behavior. They going blunt for blunt. I don't know.
Right, glitching and shit. That's
y'all
exactly
motherfucking
what I
camera
thought
on.
you were doing, glitching.
Turn y'all camera on. I bet one of y'all eyeballs be going this way and the other one going that way. Fucking playing with me. Now let's look up this etymology of Aquarius. While y'all.
Let's go. Shout out to all the curses. Y'all about to get walked down.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Let's go.
Where we at? Okay. The Aquarians. The
My
Aquarians.
glasses out here.
The Aquarians.
Wow. My bad.
He can't even read it because somebody done made it sound so funny. Chat GPT wrote that, you know that, right?
What happened?
Chat GPT wrote that, you know that, right?
Yeah, this website was out before Chat GPT even existed.
Well, it makes no sense. I'm reading it on the TV, and
it's
that's why
literally
you
a water carrier. That's what
why you.
Aquarius. Listen, from Latin Aquarius, literally water carrier. Properly an adjective pertaining to water. See aquarium. What the fuck?
I'm getting tired of you.
The water pour, the old Greek name of this constellation. We need to get the aqua. It's all forms part of the aqua. Hypothetical source of the water. Fucking water. What is this? That's what I'm saying. When I ask you what Aquarius is, what is it? Don't tell me it's a part of the constellation. Like that means you're gonna have to tell me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know, how did these things come into form to make us, like, what type of energy is this?
People still learning.
Hold on. You telling me Aquarius energy, Cancerians energy, Aquanarians, all of these, this sound like some Marvel shit. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It kind of is. It kind of is. They goddess and goddesses too, and ancestors. It can't you can on the mark there.
Wait, Monchis is on the panel. Don't say nothing about Marvel.
No, I fuck with Marvel too. No, I fuck with
We
Marvel.
know. We know.
No, I fuck with. I
That's
fuck with
okay.
Love you,
Moving
Monty.
on. Moving
Hey,
on.
Love you, Monty.
hey,
Moving on.
we ain't listen.
Thanks for the reminder.
I'm gonna make this real quick. All right,
This
it's
nigga must
gonna be
watch
as quick as can be. I was right about everything I said. Now move on.
Let's go. Let's go.
I cannot verify or whatever because I didn't know what the hell y'all was talking about. So, yeah, that part.
You couldn't verify. See, that's what I'm saying. You a clone. Why is you
What
saying
this
that?
nigga
What
saying?
is you
He
verify?
said, "Why is you saying?"
No, their argument about who
Cannot
started Marvel and
verify
all that, it wasn't important enough for me to
deny
verify.
the claims of the
Yeah, it wasn't like this.
The claims of the yeah.
That was the whole point. It was like,
That's why
okay,
y'all
let's
don't be
just
starting
bring
y'all
it straight.
cameras on because y'all be in bot mode.
Oh
You
Y'all
shit.
ain't,
don't knock it off.
y'all ain't got
Oh,
y'all masks and shit on.
I will not be
No,
back.
I've
Damn.
cammed up.
I
I've
would not
cammed
be
up a lot. I've cammed up a lot on here, man. You know,
Nuh-uh.
but you got people that that's gay and they want to screenshot people and do all that weird shit. So
Man, I don't get no fuck. I'm all through this bitch.
yeah,
Yeah, like I'm
Niggas
me anyway,
is, I know
so
who I am. You feel me?
right.
I feel you though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm not camming up right now because I'm comfortable.
What is you talking about?
I'm saying like I don't mind camming up, but I'm not right now because I'm comfortable. What I'm saying is I don't mind.
Oh, my fault.
I just glitched 3 times. You ain't hear that?
You hear me?
well, what time is it?
So let's
I was
break it
thinking
down. What is this shit?
it's
They're
What are
Marvel.
water bears.
what are you just Jizzy?
Excuse me? This nigga, did he just give me a nickname?
Yeah, your name is just Giz.
The
That's
fuck?
Ralph Trez, man. I thank you.
Look, Zodiac constellation 8 from late Taurus, Bull, Bullock, Steer, also the name constellation for Pi, Taurus, Toro. A Semitic origin, compare Aramic, Hebrew, Shore, Thor, Ethiopian. So Taurus is Thor.
Thor was a mythological person like Taurus is.
Why the
I
fuck
don't
is
know
you
what.
talking?
Hey, some kids, you should know this stuff was Thor Taurus. Let's go. It was fine as I should
No,
have
that's
known.
what I'm saying. I know who Thor is. I study Greek mythology and Norse mythology, but I'm saying what?
Nah, that's news to me. I didn't know Thor was a Taurus. Thanks for telling
That's what
me.
I'm saying. That's
When is
why I
his
was like,
birthday?
hold on. But it's Arabic though. It say Hebrew Shore, Arabic Thor, Ethiopian Sword.
What? Bars.
Divan writes the earliest history of the word is uncertain. There is no cognate in Indo-Iranian or Tocharian. Tocharian. What is Tocharian? Whereas there are Semitic words for bull, which are okay. I mean, early loan word from the term Toro. It still ain't telling me what I want to know. What is man? Hold on.
What you want to know? What you want to know?
I want to know who invented this shit.
Alexa, who invented
Don't
this
ask
shit?
her. Don't ask her. You a fucking robot. Get her the fuck out of here.
Alexa, who invented astrology?
From TimeToast.com.
Can I finish?
Airplanes were invented in 1903 by Wilbur and Orville Wright.
Shut up. Look. Alexa, who invented astrology?
The Mesopotamians.
Reference.com. The Babylonians are often credited with creating astrology, a system of divination based on the 12 signs of the zodiac and their positions relative to the sun, moon, and planets.
Thank you.
But see, you know what the problem is? Everybody wants to Siri this and Google that instead of
Yeah, it's
reading the book.
faster. It's faster, especially if
That's
you got bad eyesight.
It's laziness.
If you got bad eyesight, it's faster.
Get glasses.
You see, you old. You see one of them old people stuck in their ways that don't like to change. You know, like I be having people that I grew up with, and they'll be like, "Why you got a Swifter? Why you don't just get a mop?" What? So you mean to tell me you like
Swiffer.
labor?
That Swiffer is for white folks cleaning the floor. You gotta get some.
Man, that Swiffer is easier.
Get that motherfucking
Why
mop
make-
in there,
why-
down up in there, get greasy in there.
Yeah.
You gotta all up in that thing.
I'll make life harder than it already is.
So Swiffer the sweepers. Right, with a
I'll
little
make
dog
life harder
running
than
past
it
you.
already is, though. It
Right.
depends on what
Right,
type
with
of
a little
store
dog.
you at.
Swiffer the sweeper. Commercial.
He
They
did,
the commercial that sold you out.
He wasn't acting like this. He wasn't
Your
acting like this when
mama
I first
grabbed
came.
the motherfucking bucket with a mop, put some pine saw and some other shit in there.
Pine saw? You still using pine saw?
Hell yeah.
Pine saw and bleach kills the
You ain't
spirit.
have no smell.
Pine
Your
saw
nose
and bleach
fuck
kills the
busted.
spirit. That's why
I
they
ain't gonna
started
lie, I like
making
the
all
smell
that
of
other
pink,
shit.
like
Hold
peach and
on.
shit.
Hold on. All right, are you are you tapped in, or do I need to recalculate and cabular and re-download some shit? You
We
all right?
already know you clone, so
We know. So listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Listen.
Oh my.
Why did they use Erykah Badu song and made the words like that?
because she made a song called Tyrone, so they thought it would be clever to like have her do the remix.
Basic mind. No, that's blue pill. We need the red pill.
Shit.
What if that was already the original song and they just made it into Call Tyrone?
I like high conversations. they be deep as fuck.
You know why they said they picked the name Tyrone? Because Tyrone is a typical nigga name. Let's just call it like
Right.
that's all.
That part.
So we need to comb through the naps.
Oh, you old kill the vibe ass nigga.
We need to comb through the
boyfriend.
naps.
He was
Their ass going.
Right?
I was trying to get their ass going for a minute. He like, yeah, it's not.
Nah.
It's not that deep, bro.
They just played a song and.
But look,
Comb through the naps of the words of the song. What is the message of the song overall? What does the song mean? What is
it?
Meaning they want to clone you niggas.
Call your boy and tell him to get your shit since you always hanging with him.
Listen,
because you're doing repetitive.
All I know is
right?
tomorrow
and get out of my skate.
Tomorrow I'm going to be looking for that laboratory tomorrow. I'm gonna.
Did you add me on the game?
You need the key card.
Dedicate. No, I don't need no key card.
What's your name on the game?
Oh, you talking about that?
My name?
Yeah.
It's my name.
It's classified.
But no, it's just, you don't need no key card, I don't care though. That movie was dope. I don't give a fuck. Nobody said that movie was dope.
It was dope, and it had a lot of shit in there, man. Especially with that when they were saying underground. I don't necessarily think it's underground like under our areas. I think it's in a one center place underground, and they got access to all of the space and shit like that.
But no, what caught my eye was that it was always in the hood. That it was in all the hoods.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's just like anything else, like liquor stores and shit like that, where they placed. So,
Y'all got super duper quiet.
I'm looking at the lyrics of the song. That's
I
why.
don't wind it down, man.
Which one? The one that they played on the movie or the real one? Because the real one was like that was his friend. He was always around, and when he was around, I had to pay his way too. You need to call him because y'all need to be together or something. Because you ain't doing nothing for me. You ain't serving me no purpose. Period. There I go. I summed it up for you.
Damn.
Right.
That's what it was.
Repetitive. It's a cycle, right? There's repetitive. Behaviors
you ain't learning
aren't
shit.
working. So call your boy and them. Get your mans in them because you're not doing anything for ascension around this bitch. So
And not
you're
just
a
get
clone.
your hands and you get out my house.
Jim,
Right.
James, Paul, and Tyrone, y'all all clones because
Right.
always kicking it. Y'all always kicking it. You always bringing them. You always
Then
not
I'm being
prepared.
that way, but she was stupid as fuck for that. 'Cause I
I
ain't
mean,
paying
we
you
all have been. Let's talk
homeboys
about it.
way. And sometimes your cousin's way. And they
That's what
ain't
I'm
never.
saying. That's clone too. Until she snapped out of it, right?
Or it sounds like what they say. People hang together, birds of a feather flock together. Yeah, that part.
The first line of the song is "I'm getting tired of your shit." That's the
You'll
first
never buy
line of
me
the
nothing.
song.
Yeah, you know, I know. You don't
I
never
ain't
buy me
talking to
nothing.
you.
I know. I'm just saying. I knew the song. Like, you know, I was finna
So,
sing shit.
so it's like it's gotta be. There is more than just. Oh, I mean, yeah, the song fits, and
I
it
don't
might
see how
be a remix, but the
I see
symbolism.
you going with his little theory that he just cloned your mind to think. No, I'm just playing.
Great. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm gonna give me something to eat, man. Y'all crazy.
Watch
Not
out for that
y'all.
chicken.
Watch out.
Hey, look, it be people on this motherfucker. They be sitting on this bitch. They be on this motherfucker for like 8 hours. You don't never see them eat nothing, drink nothing.
Well, that's not that's. I do see people drink shit on here, but it's always like Hennessy. So
Oh man. Not him, dog.
He said that was a good one though.
That's
He ain't
crazy.
lying. Yes. And then you see the
Yeah.
transition.
All right,
the
y'all.
effects.
Man.
all right, just Jay.
Alright.
So. All right,
Had a
y'all.
good conversation, man. This expanding mindset part 10.
Okay, do I need to my wrench? My wrench is missing.
Oh my.
You said what?
My wrench is missing.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, you heard. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm going to the chat. It better be there when I get there.
I ain't doing that shit now. It'll be there next time we go live. I got you.
Liar. He's lying.
Girl, you better start saying bad when you get off this motherfucker. Don't just be exiting out like you somebody special.
All right, now you crazy.
So I gotta cuss out while she ain't up here. Come
real
on,
fast.
in the line before she come back. All right, y'all. We up out
Let's go.
here. Cause just Jay out. You ain't hitting on a crumb. We up out of here. All right, y'all.